Week 14. It's all come down to week 14, and there are only 3 teams who well, no, actually, it's not true. There are 5 teams for which this week is all important. 5 of them. 3 vitally important games here in the final week of the regular season. And those games are, in no particular order, I'll do it in order of through to first one, Volcamoose versus the Blood Pit Bouncers. If Volcamoose win, they're in. The end. For the Bouncers, doesn't matter one way or the other. Second game of importance are the Fire Chefs up against the Pathfinders. The team that loses gets the number 1 pick in the draft. Hey, I mean, that's worth playing for, isn't it? Who put out the bigger bunch of stinkers this week? And finally, the Beekeepers versus Urrgmelonflex. Urrgmelonflex have to win. If Urrgmelonflex win, they're in. However, if the Beekeepers get a tie, they're in. However, if the Urrgmelonflex wins and Volcamoose loses, the Beekeepers are in. So there you go. There's a little bit of maths involved, but that's why we're here, isn't it? To learn. We'll start with the old City X-Men up against the Stegonauts. And let's see, what have we got? How many kids have we got on the field? Oh, you know, a few. There are a few kids who've turned out to play for us today. That's nice. It's always good when someone's career is cut short. And we're all here for it. Anyway, Tyler Cram, first player of the game, gets a good gain. Joe Shampoon makes a nice gain for the Stegonauts on the second play. Mitra Glue is stuffed at the line. Cram's got the ball again. There's an injury down there. Rudy Arm's Length for the Stegonauts is out for the season, which as far as he's concerned is this game. Okay, Mitra Glue finally manages to break through some line up there. Gets 13 yards or thereabouts. Shampoo, that was Cram carrying there. That was good as well. This is quite a bouncy, violent game, but Shandy Worthless has just made an interception, and the Axemen have got the ball. Okay, Serenity throw. Sentinel's got a catch out there on the wing, gains 22. Here is Sentinel carrying the ball, making mincemeat of that early defence there, gains 11. Serenity now with the catch has got a good turn of speed and a touchdown. 1-0 Axemen. Cram manages to find a good lane to run into, breaks a tackle, gets 19 yards. This is a fun-looking ground game that the Stegonauts are rocking right here. Mitra Glue, not a lot on that one. Cram through the middle gets 3, 2nd and 6, and it's all wrapped up. And Mitra Glue again can't do anything with it. Axemen have got it back again. They fling it out to Wheelspin Gold, and that's a 29-yard gain. Sentinel throws. It's Worthless, who's got a good lead. Mitra Glue closes him down at the 7 after 43 yards. Chopstick is deflected by Arachnophone. Serenity can't get anywhere on the run. 3rd and goal. Sentinel. Touchdown, Axemen. Okay, right. Cram, another good gain. Shampoon lobs a good ball, and it's picked up by Cenobite, who picks up 28 yards. Everyone's picking things up. Cram gains just 2, bring up a 3rd and 5. Shampoon has got the muscle, breaks through the line and gains 16 yards. Mitra Glue, no. Cram, still on his feet, gets 7. Shampoon on 3rd and 3. Has to break a tackle and is then sacked anyway by Trellis Cosmic, who gets his 10th career sack. Okay, so, Sentinel on 2nd down managed to pick up a little bit for Off City, and then Arachnophone gets a sack, and we've changed hands again. Cram with another good run. This is a strong appearing running game they've got going on there. Shampoon tends to get a little bit distracted by things, but Mitra Glue's going to take it to the house, and that is a 2-1 scoreline. Stegonauts pulling one back. Big throw there over the head, and that did not work for the Axemen. They get the first down, though. Here's Serenity. Kind of a murky looking throw there, but it was caught by Gold, and that's a first down for 22 yards. Sentinel runs again, gets 6. Here's Chopstick, and it's a first down. Axemen into Stegonaut territory as Serenity breaks through several tackles and gets 23 yards. Sentinel now doing a bit of action. Gets to the 3. I'm sure my commentary will pick up in a minute. It's just a little bit ropey at the moment. Champoon with another good run. Runs over a couple of guys, bringing up a 3rd and 2. Mitroglu's got the first down. Cram he's in there somewhere, but he's tackled for a loss by dope histamine. Champoon, same kind of deal. As half-time rolls around, and Of City are up 3-1. Mitroglu, 4 yards gained. Of City getting the ball back. Gold with a short catch on first down. Sentinel managing to get a bit of breathing space ahead of him. Goes for 18. Neddy Stripes there, getting a sack for the Steganauts, first in his career. Well, that's nice. Yeah, Sentinel, he's busted a couple more tackles. He's down at about the 2.5 yard line. Chopstick goes for the end zone, and that makes it 4-1. And that's about that then. Yeah, Champoon, not a lot there. Mitroglu has not got the legs for the first down, and we're hitting the advance time button. Yeah, Of City very much in control of this one. Steganauts don't look too bad, but they do look very prone to stalling. Obviously, neither team going to the off-season. I don't suppose either team particularly intended that this was off-season or not off-season, post-season is what I meant, or bust this year. Both are just under the mark that you would consider contenders. Capable of an upset here and there, but not capable of a consistent bunch of this and that and the other. Yeah, technical. 6-1 now the score. Mitroglu gets an 8 yard gain. Tolakram runs again. He's smashing through, but I'm surprised we haven't seen more injuries. This is certainly a violence kind of a game, but it looks like Of City have got a slightly robust front 7, front 6, front however many to pull off the defending. Steganauts inside to the end zone, and not quite. 2nd and goal. Cram. Touchdown, making it 6-2. That's probably where the scoreline is going to stay. Oh, no, Axemen will score again. Oh, okay. Yeah, there goes Shandy Worthless, trotting happily up the sideline, gaining 20 yards. That's Algor Sentinel getting the first down. A 24 yard gain in plenty of defensive traffic. Champoon, now the Steganauts have decided to take to the air. Myra Sacrifice getting a nice catch for them. But it's 3rd and 8. Champoon, no. 2 plays remain. Axemen have the ball. Worthless is taken off once more with a 39 yarder. Sentinel's going to get him close. Nope. Yeah, close but not in on the final play of the game. And that's where it will end. 7-2 Axemen. Shandy Worthless is player of the game, where neither team really excelled in a single player position. Shandy Worthless, 51 fan points, 116 receiving, 1 touchdown, 1 injury, 1 interception. Pugil Arachnophone for the Steganauts, 30 fan points with 31 pancakes, a pass deflection and a tackle for loss. Our Pancake Maestro, Trellis Cosmic with 37 there. That's your winner. He just knows. I'm going to have to find a big shoe and throw it at him. I don't think that'll work. No, I don't think that'll work either. Right, where are we going next? Let us continue with the odyssey of the bad company, and we'll do Stardozer versus Toy Masters. Both teams heading for the... Shut up, Jeff! Shh! Come and sit up here for a bit, or shut up for a bit. Come up here and shut up, or stay over there and shut up. Either way, shut up. You're throwing me off my game, and my game's not exactly on to begin with. Come on, come here, come here, come here. Right. Stardozer Toy Masters, everybody. Both teams going to the post-season. Looks like the Toy Masters might be playing a few chancy players in their offensive first 3. Yeah. Okay. Peakster Overheard. Is that his name? It's not one of mine. No. No, that's not what I came up with. The heck is Peakster? I don't know, but Peakster Overhead. Oh, okay, fine. Evelyn Propsoft gets 3 yards, and then Carp Volume gets nothing. All right, Club Bollinger with a big fat throw. Burt Violence with the catch for Stardozer is a 40-yard gain. David Onions deciding to throw it, and it's dropped by Lloyd Gadzooks in the end zone. Swan Man Flutie, 2 Gadzooks, touchdown. Overhead gets nothing. That one's thrown into the ground, and then Volume is deflected by Violence. Back to Stardozer again. Dave Caustic comes up with a sack. Onions is running it and gains 3. Swan Man can't do much there at all, and we're back to the Toy Masters, who are still yet to gain a yard. And that's not changed yet. Volume intercepted by Burt Violence. Okay, Onions makes a 0-yard catch. He's then got the ball, throws it, and that's tackled for a loss. 3rd and 12. Flutie. He's going forwards, but he won't get anywhere. No. Okay, Toy Masters again. Overhead gets a 1-yard gain. Well done. As First Contact comes up with a sack, and then Yaya Lemongrass comes up with a sack. Back over to the Stardozer, where Davy Onions manages to catch one for 25 yards. He's now running the ball, running through players, and he's down just shy of the end zone. Flutie's in there. 2-0 Stardozer. Carp Volume makes a catch, and this is the biggest play of the day for the Toy Masters, who gain 18 whole yards. Here's Volume throwing. It's another catch, and it's Johanna U-Turn who is being thrown up to the gods of violence as one good player in a team of mediocrity. Here's Volume again. Volume throws. U-Turn's got the catch. First down, 11 yards gained. Overhead runs for 2. And whoever hit that was didn't get anywhere at all. Stuntworth comes up with a sack to stop that drive in its tracks. 2nd and 8 Stardozer. Onions has got it. This is his final season. And Carp Volume has been injured by Lloyd Gadzooks, bringing in Kenneth Respect. Okay, the Toy Masters must surely now hope for a few more injuries to bring in their starters. Overseer gets, no, it's overhead. Okay, and then Evelyn Propshaft with the throw gets nothing. Is Kenny Respect on 3rd down, deflected by Davy Onions. Stardozer with the ball back again, and Gadzooks drops another one. Onions, nope, nothing there for him. Flutie. And that's a 9-yard gain, but the Toy Masters managed to make the stop before the first down is converted, and they have another opportunity. And that was about as off target as it's possible to be. Swan Man Flutie making a first career interception. Bollinger goes for 3. Here's Onions. He's got a first down and a fair shake more. 15 yards gained there. Flutie throws into the floor. Halftime rolls around. Stardozer with the ball at the opposing 7-yard line. They have a 3rd and goal. And it's a touchdown for Burt Violence, making it 3-0. Overhead runs for 6. Prop shaft, 1 whole yard. Kenny of the Respect. Big throw downtown where Johanna U-Turn is all alone. Swanman Flutie having given up on the coverage. And that's a 69-yard gain. Overhead tries to run it in, gets nothing. Prop shaft throws out the back of the end zone. And on 3rd and goal, Kenneth Respect. Deflected by Burt Violence. A nice piece of defending from the Stardozer, who will, of course, will be wanting to maintain the momentum they've got so far as they roll into the playoffs. Onions runs it for 22. Flutie out to Onions. Easily breaking those first few tackles and those second few tackles, and picks up 45 yards. Club Bollinger with the throw. That one's caught, and it's a 9-yard gain. Onions gets the first down comfortably. Swan Man is injured by Dave Caustic, bringing in Ostentatious Smack. I don't know if they've rotated. No, Ostentatious seems to be playing runner. But that's 4-0, and we can advance things accordingly. Judy Conspiracy gets her first meaningful catch of the game, goes 35 yards. That one's thrown nicely, and it's U-Turn who picks up enough to get them down to about the 3. Can they get in this time? 3rd and goal. No, they can't. Bollinger throws a wild one, and it doesn't do very well. Onions goes just 5 yards. Smack gets 1, and the Toy Masters have another attempt from shorter field position. Respect, though, has a 3rd and 13, and manages to get the first down. Respect now with the catch, gets another first down. It's 1st and goal again, deflected, followed by intercepted. Burt Violence picking it off And First Contact has been injured by Kit Kats, bringing Manso Kettle Chip into the lineup for Stardozer. Bollinger throws and is caught by Violence. Stardozer now into the Toy Masters half of the field. 3rd and 6th Bolly gets out to Lloyd, who's got 19-yard first down. Onions is on a charge and has another score, making it 5-0. Conspiracy breaking a tackle, which is unusual. Was it an elf? Oh, it might have been. Yeah, elves really can't tackle. they just can't. And the Toy Masters score one with just 6 plays to go, but it's a little bit late for any kind of a startling comeback. But I don't believe that the win was necessarily objective number 1 in this one. Looks more like running out some young players to see what they're capable of. What are they capable of? Not a whole lot. No. Final score, Stardozer 5, Toy Masters 2. Bert Violence is your player of the game with 108 fan points. I think that might be a career high for Bertie Violence. 76 receiving yards, 15 pancakes, 1 touchdown, but then 7 deflections and 2 interceptions. Dave Caustic for the Toy Masters, 59 fan points with 26 pancakes, 1 injury inflicted, 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss. Okie dokie. Claw Scratchboard, obviously, is your pancake artist of the game with 61 pancakes. It's a pretty good number. That's a pretty good number. I don't think he'll be caught in the overall pancake maker leader for the season. Right, okay, what was that on? That was that one. Okay, next up we'll do the Wizards versus the Miners. The Miners are going to the playoffs? I think they are. With a record like that, they surely must be. They don't do a whole lot of offense, but they do win a whole lot of games based on their defense. Well, that's exciting. We'll see. It's a foggy old game. And Teddy Split Kappa, the rookie who has been in for the majority of the season, is going to get us underway with a nice gain. Very nice gain. A 20-yard run from Split Kappa. Bogus gets nothing at all. Mutant Lip Balm gets only 1 yard, leading Split Kappa to have to do it all. And he throws it to Argyle Stampede, who has the first. Okay. There goes Hump Bogus. That's a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1. Lip Balm. 2 yards for him. There goes Split Kappa. He gains another 5. 2nd and 5 Miners. Nothing there. Lip Balm tries round the outside of the line. Is slowed down, but gets the first down anyway. This is just good, solid offense from the Miners, who score, and it's 1-0. Lenny Luxury punches through the middle for the Wizards. An 8-yard gain. Roy Talley getting a sack there. And then Camille Roller Skates trying a run, but it was futile. Giving it back to the Miners, who are already charging. 17 yards on the run there. Tristram Lawnmower with a nice catch. Gets 13. Lip Balm's running it some more, and he's got 7 yards. Split Kappa has the first down, but is brought up at just the 4. Bogus throws to the end zone, and it's Argyle Stampede with the score to make it 2-0. Energy Hussein sacked on 2nd down. Roller Skates only 2 yards on 3rd down. And the Miners have got it back again. Stampede does a good job, gets 20 yards. There goes Hump Bogus, he got 3. That one not so good. Good old Eddie Pogribniak gets a tackle for loss, but on the next play, Stampede's in the end zone to make it 3-0. Lip Balm with a tackle for loss. Hussein, an okay run, only gets 2. Roller Skate stuffed at the line, and we're back in Minerland again. Split Kappa gains 11. Bogus looking to throw. Can't see anybody because it's foggy. 2nd and 6 brings up 3rd and 8 following a tackle for loss, and Split Kappa is stuffed behind the line. Wizards get a reprieve as Pamela Mustard comes up with her first tackle for the loss for the day. Roy Talley up there. It's just a massacre. The Wizards getting battered in their own backfield, which sounds uncomfortable and probably is. Luxury throws a short one. That doesn't really work either. Hussein gets sacked by Pam Mustard. Roller Skates gets nowhere at all on the run. Okay. Split Kappa runs for nothing. Okie dokie. Bogus gets a 1 yard gain. Lip Balm is tackled by the Anger Panda, and we're going back the other way again. It's very much back and forth as neither team can really make a lot of headway at the moment. Yeah, no, you see, I'm incarcerating you here, Cat. If you can't behave, then I'll keep you trapped. Yeah. Yeah. It's half time. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, good times. 3-0 is the score. Miners having very much the lead at the current time. Split Kappa makes a deflection. Wizards have got the ball, but it's another sack from Pan Mustard. Giving the Miners possession once again. Eddie Pogrebniak's been injured by Mutant Lip Balm, bringing Carl Detonator onto the field. Maybe he'll be the impact player they've needed all along. Maybe he won't be. Yeah. Bogus, nothing on first down. Here goes Lip Balm, picks up 4. Split Kappa with 6 to get. Doesn't. Back to the Wizards again, and it's a sack. Justine Vanderpoel has 4 sacks in this game so far. Okay. Camille runs it for not a lot. 6 carries, 6 yards. It's not great performance, is it? No. Bogus with the throw. Lawnmower with the catch. Touchdown with the Miners. And we will hit the afterburners. Yeah, no, that's... all 3 games so far have followed the somewhat one-sided scoreline. The Toy Masters did manage a little bit of a comeback, but far too late. Split Kappa throws Lawnmower with another catch, gets 7. Bogus, not a lot. No. This rather explains why the Miners are able to have the record they've got this season with very little offense. I mean, three bouts of 50 yards up the field, and if the other team can't score, well, that'll do it then. Yeah. Split Kappa runs for nothing. There's only 17 plays left. It's 3rd and 10. This one's not converted. Luxury goes absolutely nowhere. And that's another sack. And it's Lip Balm this time who does it. Roller Skates gets not a lot. It's ridiculous. Yeah, this is just a brick wall playing a team of blind old men. Emphysema with a first down, giving the Wizards a sniff at the Miners' half of the field. And that's all they get, as they then can't convert the first down, and Split Kappa runs it again. As we said, Split Kappa is very much the bright spark in the Miner offense, but when you win by that kind of level, does it even matter? Pick Street Miners 4, Wizards 0. The Miners, 291 yards. The Wizards, 62 yards. Holy mackerel. That's insane. Your player of the game is Lenny Luxury for the Wizards with 58 fan points. No offense, obviously, but 20 tackles, 4 tackles for loss and a sack. Nice. For the Miners, Mutant Lip Balm is their best player today with 53 rushing yards. Massive. 10 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack, 1 injury inflicted. Your pancake host here in the House of Pancakes is nobody. No. 12 for Pamela Mustard. Well, that is bananas. Yeah, absolutely bananas. Crikey, I've never seen a game like it. And that's good, to still be surprised by games at this late stage in the league is pretty impressive. Cheerio Incorporated are taking on the Medics. Cheerio are on something of a comeback, but it does look like they're favouring younger players in this one. Whereas the Medics, well, they've got an ageing team of erratic superstars. Okay. Neither team going to the playoffs, so playing for the glory of it all here. Maybe sizing up some opportunities for next season. Who knows? El Smiters for the Medics is going to be first up to bat. And that one's deflected by Hoagie Fractions. Bingo Hazmat decides to run it, gains 4. Betsy Cthulhu is intercepted by Toons Crevice. who has their first interception. And there's another immediate interception going back the other way. Smiter's picking it off and then immediately throwing the ball. And Bandit Joe's got the catch. 37 yards gained. Hazmat goes 4 yards. Here's Cthulhu on 2nd and 5. That one's caught by Joe again, who breaks 2 tackles. And that'll do it. And he's in the end zone. Medics up, 1-0. That's Lyndon Gasoline with the throw for 19 yards. You wouldn't expect a Bastet to be doing a lot of throwing, but here we are. There it was. It happened. I'm sure we'll see it again. Here's Gasoline throwing again. Deflected by Agility bum rake. There's a sack coming in from Ethel Tread, Banjo, and on 3rd down they can't make it stick. And we're back to the medics again. Smiters gave up on passing when he saw that going up the field where it was like an absolute ton of space. 1st down, still rolling. Joe with another good catch breaks a tackle and gets another first. Smiters now. Throws deflected by Jane Calypso. Here's Hazmat into the flat and it's caught by Bumrake who gets just 4, 3rd and 6. And that one's deflected by Fractions. Gasoline runs the ball, gets nothing. Okay, Crevice with the throw, gets an 8-yard gain. Pendragon gets the first, and Cheerio have themselves a 1st down. Gasoline running again, this time picking up 9 yards. Crevice round the outside of the line gets them closer to that 1st down, and Pendragon can't make it happen as he runs into the wall that is named Chaz Contraband. Hazmat on 1st down for the medics, easily evading all the trouble that could be thrown at him, gets a 29-yard first. Cthulhu goes 3, Smiters. That one's caught by Bumrake, who's got no one close, but Gasoline comes in to make the tackle at the 5-yard line. Hazmat to the end zone, touchdown, Bumrake. Okay. Yeah. No, 3rd and 11 already. Pendragon? Nah, okay. Back to the medics then. Yeah. Is this a game where the medics are the ones in charge? Touchdown, medics. Righto. Okay, fine. Yep. I mean, we could have used a subtler metaphor there, but I guess that works too. Pendragon manages to pick out Jane Calypso, who's all alone, and Cheerio have actually done something. And that's a 59-yard pass completion. Gasoline from the 5 is sacked by Joe. Crevice can't run anywhere at all. Pendragon only runs a little bit further, and the medics get a good stop and take back over from inside their own 10 and then throw an interception. Gasoline's got it. It's taking it home. That's a touchdown for Lyndon Gasoline off the interception. And Cheerio are on the scoreboards. Hazmat runs on 1st down. Cthulhu round the outside of the line has nobody there to block for her. So Cheerio have got the ball back. Crevice, 2nd and 5, throws it out of bounds. What is he doing playing runner? Toons Crevice, I put it to you, isn't very good at that position. Anyway, Hazmat's got a catch as the medics take back over again and gains 30 yards. Hazmat now runs the ball and gains 20 yards. Bingo, Hazmat, ultimate weapon. Betsy Cthulhu on 1st and 10 throws. It's Bandit Joe with the catch, and he's down at about the 6, tackled by 6 players simultaneously. Bumrake gets the 7-yard touchdown. Medics now up 7-1. Crevice finally gets clear of the line of scrimmage and goes 4 yards. Okay. Pendragon throws a short one for 2, and it's not enough, and the medics are here again. Hazmat with the catch, swerving all over the place, but still gets 19 yards. Hazmat throws, Joe with the catch, and that's 17 more. He's got 160 in this game so far, and that's another touchdown to make it 5-1. Crevice takes all day to make a decision, actually picks out the right player, and Luther Pendragon has got a 24-yard catch. Pendragon now with the ball, throws, and wide open Lyndon Gasoline drops it on the floor. 3rd and 10, and it's Crevice. He doesn't get much, but Trinity has been injured by the Bumson Medics' Georgie Cones, bringing in Troy Oktoberfest, who is an okay. He's like a B-grade lineman. Anyway, Joe's got down into the end zone to make it 6-1, and once again we can press the "this game is one-sided" button. Contraband coming up with a sack. Smiter's coming up with a deflection. Gasoline coming up with nothing at all. Oktoberfest, fresh off the bench, gets a sack. Cthulhu with the throw. Bumrake with the catch, 19 yards gained. Joe with another catch and go is down at about the 1-yard line. This is Bandit Joe's best game of the season, it looks like. And there's another touchdown. That's Joe's 4th of the game. Okay, Bumrake makes an interception. And the Medics have got it again. And another touchdown. Joe's now got 5 touchdowns in this game. He's got good yards without them being, outrageous. Bumrake's got a touchdown. This is no longer just one-sided. This is now a blowout. Yeah. Cones gets a sack. Gasoline doesn't get anywhere at all. We're back to the Medics again. Hazmat to Joe. He's still on his feet. And Jane Calypso gets injured by Bandit Joe, who, hold on, Indecent Gary's at Bandit Joe's been injured by Luther Pendragon. Sabutio Bongos is in, but Joe may have done enough to be in the running for Player of the Week, despite being injured. He's only got 8 durability. He might have been debuffed though. Oh yeah. Last play of the game, and it's all over. Final score: Bumson 10, Cheerio 1. That might be Bumson's best ever score, and Joe isn't going to be Player of the Week. Oh, okay. El Smiters is Player of the Game for the Medics. 87 fan points, 218 passing, 4 touchdowns, 2 pass deflections and an interception. Luther Pendragon for Cheerio Incorporated, 31 fan points with 109 passing and an injury inflicted. Pancakes, anybody? Trenton Trinity did 23. Georgie Cones 56. Tread Banjo did 34. So it's Georgie Cones 56. Pancakes. Quite a good fan point performance for the entire Bumson team, but that's not unusual when you win by that kind of margin. Even so, there it is. Yeah, Cheerio will look at that and go, oh, I didn't quite go right. No. Next up, Peninsula Transport up against Grazer Ridge. And Peninsula are playing their starters. Grazer Ridge are at under the control of their coach this week. And it's raining. Welcome to Fumble Fest Season 6. Let's go. I'm all into it. I love a fumbly game. Will it be a fumbly game? Well, maybe. Rufus Paper Trail for Grazer Ridge is first with the ball and has a first down. Here goes Ethan Hogwash, throws. It's caught by Nige. Nige hasn't had a big game in ages, so maybe this is his time to shine. He gains 43 yards there. Doc Crane with the run, gains 6 yards. 2nd and 3, Grazer. Rufus picks him up the first down. Hogwash now on 1st and 10, gets 1 yard. Crane, 2nd and goal. And it's Nige in the end zone for his 142nd career touchdown. That's quite a lot. Yeah. Bradley Comer for Peninsula Transport throws an 11-yard first down. Here goes Gabe. Come on, Gabe. And it's only 4 yards there. Hank Fungible, not a lot. 3rd and 5. Comer. And it's deflected by Nige. Paper Trail first with the ball for Grazer Ridge. Breaking a couple of tackles. And it looks like Grazer Ridge's defence is a little on the sluggish side. So if you can get any kind of clearance there, you're going to pick up some yards. Hogwash breaking tackles. Gains 30 yards on the ground. Crane to the end zone. Touchdown, Nige. All right, Gabe throws one, and it's Cordelia Benzedrine who's got the catch, and that's a 31-yard gain. Fungible keeps it low down and gets only 3. Comer throws. It's caught by Benzedrine again for 13. Gabe now running the ball. No one's fumbled yet. Well, it'll happen. Don't worry. Okay. Comer on 3rd and 3. And that one's complete. Benzedrine again. Keeping Peninsula moving as Ego Sarian is into the end zone to make it 2-1. Paper Trail goes 2. Here's Hogwash on 2nd and 7. And he's sacked by Rhett Violin. Crane on 3rd. And gets it out to Nige, who picks up a 20 yards and a first down. And gives the ball back. 2nd and 4. Hogwash sacked by Violin. Crane on 3rd and 6. Gets the first down very narrowly, but got it done anyway. Pat Duplicitus, who's on the field, has got a catch. And 45 yards. Taking Rufus Paper Trail over 1,000 yards passing for the season as Hogwash gets the touchdown to make it 3-1. Fungible. Deflected by Nige. There goes Comer throwing a 9-yarder. Gabe throws an interception. Paper Trail's picked it off. Okay, Grazer Ridge playing well on both sides of the ball at the moment, but this drive hasn't got off to the best of starts, although touchdown. So what do I know? Yeah, no, clearly nothing. Gabe, with his best run of the day, has managed to evade a few tackles, gains 25 yards. Gabe's now over 2,000 yards this season, but I suspect was already over 2,000 yards coming into the game. That's a meaty throw, and Benzedrine's going to the house. That was a 57-yard Cordelia Benzedrine touchdown. Jalafa's chucked a fiver in the bucket, thank you very much, and we'll just skip drug testing the medics. I think that's probably advisable. Doc Crane with a good run for Grazer Ridge, thank you, incidentally. Picks up 15 yards. Paper Trail then throws an 11-yard first down. Hogwash can't get any traction, making a 2nd 9. Crane has the pass deflected by Coma. Paper Trail, first down, 11 yards. Hogwash, no. All right. Crane throws. It's Nige with the catch. And he's down at about the 1.5-yard line. Following, and there's a sack from Violin, who's doing well in this game. 3rd and goal as we hit half-time. Doc Crane has the ball for Grazer Ridge. Touchdown. Okay, runs it in. And that keeps everything flowing in the Grazer direction. But Peninsula aren't necessarily out of it. If they can get some wide passes out to Cordelia Benzedrine, who picks them up a first down there, they're still in this. Maybe if they can get some chance. Oh, there's a fumble. Josh Rubinho has recovered the fumble. Grazer Ridge have got the ball back. Gabe makes a deflection, and it's now a 3rd and 10. Crane throws it away, back to Peninsula again. Grazer Ridge unable to capitalise on the fumble there. Hank throws. It's Sarian with the catch. And that's the 30-yard first. Coma throws, deflected by Nige. Here's Gabe. Gabe. No. Spent too much time pinballing around between defensive linemen, couldn't gain much traction. Benzedrine with a deflection, Grazer Ridge in possession again. Hogwash is going for a little run. He's still dodging tackles. 40 yards gained there from Ethan Hogwash. Grazer Ridge's Doc Crane has been killed. Well, came in as a rookie to try and get a little bit of experience, and experienced being killed on the field as Girded Fang makes a very nice run there for Grazer Ridge. Touchdown. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, that's harsh. Not a name player, but I mean, will that elf have had a bright future ahead of them? A future Hall of Fame appearance, maybe? We'll never know, because they're dead now. And that's why they don't let elves play. Coma with the throw. It's a nice catch. Benzedrine once again doing the job for Peninsula. Gets them a first down on about the half-yard line. Trying to throw to the back corner there. Didn't quite come off. Coma throws an interception into the end zone. Well, that was foolish. Yep. Rufus Paper Trail runs for 16 yards and a first down. Girded Fang, who's come in off the bench, picks up 3. Hogwash has it deflected by Violin. Paper Trail throws it very short, but Nige was there to pick it up, and they've got another first down. Fang round the outside gets next to nothing. No, less than nothing. Oh, okay then. Hogwash, though, an immediate first down. We can now activate. Let's go a little bit faster. The cat is trying to swipe raindrops off the screen as Nige makes it 7-2. Cat, you're in front of the speed change button. Oh, all right, fine. You want to watch the rest of it. Okay. Yeah. Benzedrine again. 236 yards for Cordelia Benzedrine in this game. And that's, that's impressive. But Hank Fungible's doing well there. Gains 33 yards on a catch. That one's in the end zone, and it's Sarian who's got it. I needed those. Don't knock that on the floor. All right, you're out of here. Yeah, no. Girded Fang with a nice run. Flipping animal. Hogwash throws. It's Nige with the catch. Press play has chucked £2 in the bucket. Randall Maroon being celebrated by Press Play Studios. You get elf for tea. Gabe making a nice run. Time is running down. Peninsula are not going to come back in this one. What they can hope for is a nice play. Well, they just had one. All right, another nice play. 15-yard first down thrown by Bradley Comer. Gabe's got a touchdown to make the final score 7-4. Peninsula coming back into this one late, but not enough. Nigel Prison is player of the game with 83 fan points, 152 receiving, 3 touchdowns, 5 passes deflected. Rhett Violin for Peninsula Transport with 68 fan points, 38 of them coming from pancakes. And then a tackle for loss, 3 sacks and 2 pass deflections. Your pancake artist. Any advance on 38? Yeah, Ominous Bob for Grazer Ridge did 46 pancakes in this one. Okie dokie. All right, that was a game that occurred. Voodoo Boys taking on the Budget Roadies. Okay, neither team going to the playoffs. Budget in search of a new owner. If you want to get in early, you can do the drafting. Ooh, choose your draft picks for next season. Excitement. Alternatively, you can come in at the start of next season. If you're interested, swing by the Discord. Someone useful will post a link to the Discord, just in case you don't have it. Chances are you've all got it at this point, so, you know, who really minds? And if you fancy playing, get on in here. You don't need much experience or indeed knowledge. It can all be learned. And if you've watched 1 or 2 of these, thank you, Skip, then you pretty much know what you're doing already. Yeah. Pick a team, watch them screw it all up. Right, into the game. Into the game. Okay, and it's a blessed game, so I'm expecting some big fat scores. Voodoo Boys will be starting with the ball. The Thaddeus Mad Cat is going to be first to show what he's got. It's an interception. Fenchurch Stochastic picking it off on the first play. Beeman Hurricane throws. It's deflected by Raccoon. Travis Doomgiver on a 3rd and 10. Managing to run for the first down. This is a great play from Doomgiver, who gets a touchdown. 1-0 Budget. Madcat decides to run the ball this time, and it's a better move. Gains 7. F-Stop Ray throws downtown to Bertha Raccoon, who picks up 40. Jonesy Whispermill throws the interception. That's the move. Beeman Hurricane picking it off. Hurricane now with the ball. I can't decide whether he's Hurricane or Hurricane. I alternate between the two. You've possibly spotted this already. If you want to keep score, you're welcome to. Whispermill, 3rd and 10 for Voodoo Boys, gains only 6 yards. Harry Snowman. Harry. All right. You can mispronounce some of their names some of the time, but not all of their names some of the time. Okay. Voodoo Boys have the ball back. It's 2nd and 1. Ray doesn't get anywhere. Whispermill on 3rd and 1 is sacked by Grim Pricks. Back to Budget again. There's an injury. It's Thaddeus Madcat is being taken out of the game by Beeman Hurricane. Brock Torque has subbed in for the Voodoo Boys. Well, to be fair, Madcat hadn't really done them any favours so far, as Capsicum Disco gets a 47-yard first down catch. Capsicum's actually playing gunner. Well, that's more like it. Doomgiver, Disco, touchdown. 2-0 Budget. Whispermill runs it, gains only 2. Here's Torque, what can he do? Well, he can completely misthrow the ball. Winner. Yeah, Hurricane with the catch on first down, Budget moving it again. Throwing it on 2nd, gets 6 yards. Doomgiver gains only 1. It's 3rd and 3. Snowman. And he's sacked by Sir Andom Adam. Okay, back over to the Voodoo Boys again. Whispermill has a 2nd and 11 and gets it to Bertha. And Bertha knows what direction to run in, gains 40 yards. Torque gets 4 on the ground. Hurricane has a pass deflection, and that one's thrown away, giving it back to Budget again. Sir Andor Madam, 3rd sack of the game, but Capsicum's now got a catch, and that's 31 yards. Doomgiver throws it, and that's an 11-yard first down. Snowman is deflected by Sir Andor Madam. Hurricane throws. Snowman the catch. Manages to evade a tackle, and that's a 38-yard catch for Harry Snowman. Hurricane drops the ball. Snowman throws it. Jonesy Whispermill has picked it off. First interception of his career. That's nice. Yeah. Whispermill's then sacked by some form of compensation. They then throw the ball, and it's Bertha with the catch, who gets it to the halfway line, 36 yards. Ray throws a 1-yard gain. Whispermill runs, no yards gained. Torque Gets out to Gonzalo Lorry. Solid player, Gonzalo. We don't mind Gonzalo Lorry. Not quite quick enough for my taste, but he's got good hands, and it makes it work. When the ball's thrown to him, that is. But quite a lot of these balls have just been thrown randomly downfield, and then everyone looks disappointed when they kind of go, well, why didn't you catch it? It goes, nowhere flipping near me. Anyone, do you want me to fly? What's the matter with you? There you go. It's a little bit of role play for you there. Ray for the Voo Boys has the pass deflected by Fenchurch Stochastic. We are into the second half. Yeah, I know that happened. It is 2-0. It is budget on top at the moment. And Voo Boys ownership have been in touch to say they're playing rookies. Okay. Because we can all play that card now. Go, I put rookies in. That's why we stunk the place up. Oh, okay. Yeah. 3rd and 6 budget. Hurricane can't get anywhere with it. Ray takes over Voo Boys, doesn't get anywhere. Whispermill throws it all the way behind the line, but it still ends up being a 5-yard gain, and then they're sacked on 3rd down. Budget, caught by Stochastic for 9. Hurricane, caught by someone in the crowd for nothing. Doomgiver throws Raccoon with the deflection, which was fortunate. Hang on, Hans Xanadu's just made an interception. Budget are having another go. 2nd and 10, Hurricane. Yeah. Doomgiver, 1st down, still on his feet. Talk comes in to try and make the tackle and misses. Travis Doomgiver with the touchdown. Ray is sacked. Oh, it's just uncomfortable viewing if you don't like watching players being beaten up. But let's face it, we all like watching players being beaten up. That's why we're here. Doomgiver breaking some more tackles, gained 16 yards. Can't get anywhere. Jonesy Whispermill gets his first career sack. Oh, that's nice. Capsicum Disco touchdown. Okay, Gonzalo with another 17 yards gained on the catch there. Bertha with a good 35-yard catch. 2,300 yards receiving this season. That's respectable. Gonzalo Lorry touchdown. Voo Boys pull one back, but they trail 4-1 into the final 10 plays of the game. And, hold on. No, that was Capsicum Disco fumbling the ball, giving the Voo Boys another stab at it. And they'd have been better off stabbing it than what they tried to do, which didn't work. Hurricane goes nowhere. 3rd down. Travis? Yeah. Doesn't quite get there. Right. Raccoon gains a 27-yard 1st down, but then it's just, getting sacked a lot again. Travis Doomgiver's got 7 sacks in that game, and he is player of the game where the budget roadies win it 4-1. Travis Doomgiver, 115 fan points. Your current leader, with an assortment of offensive yardage and 3 touchdowns, but 13 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 7 sacks, 1 pass deflected. Sir and or Madam for the Voo Boys got 3 sacks and a pass deflection. That's it. That's all they did. 49 fan points. Pancake Maker, Grimprix 24, Nominous Sin 25. And that's the top of the tree. Okay. Not a big pancakey game, that one. Okie dokie. Moving on. Yeah, right. That's it for Bad Company. Say goodbye to them. That's it. They're done for this season until they win the bowl. Failure would have taken on the Nomads. Nomads not putting in a lineup this week. Oh, it's a cursed field as well. Failure would look to have... Yeah, they're playing the odds and sods lineup, where obviously with the coach in charge at the Nomads are going to win this. Yeah, no Julio a la carte for you today. No, sir. Oh, right. Yeah. No. Expendables only. Righto. It's Nomads go first. Ilma Shelf Space making a good catch on 1st down. 21 yards. Melvin Glitch, there's an injury. Crotch Dangle Flag has been injured. By Mandy Starlin, bringing in Kim Selector. Okay. Joey Bugout with a 13-yard run. Glitch gets only 1. Shelf Space is sacked by Starlin. And then Shelf Space drops the ball. Okay, Failure would take over. And is that Ingrid Tabletop? A rookie. Ingrid Tabletop there did something on 1st down. Zooks Galore with a 1st down catch. Tabletop throws it. It doesn't go anywhere. Michael Angelic completes the pass for 7 yards. 3rd and 2. Pretend Honey Bear sacked by Kim Selector. That's only Kim's 3rd sack in her career. What's happening? Someone fumbled it and someone picked it up. Righto. Glitch goes 2 yards on first down for the Nomads. Bug out gains 7, and that was enough to catch a first down for him. Denialized. Hang on, Michael Angelical's just made his first career interception. Oh, that's nice. Angelic then throws the ball. There's nothing there. 3rd and 13. Honey Bear sacked by Buster Vortex, and we're stalled out. Neither team really advancing the ball around halfway, but Selector just gained 30 yards, so that kind of threw that little bit of conversation out the window. Ezekiel Zamboni gets a touchdown, and it's 1-0 Nomads. Tabletop throws in a 19-yard first down. Angelical can't get anywhere. His Tabletop again on 3rd and 11. Throws a short one, but it's deflected by Larry Splendid. Selector has another good catch, but has fumbled the ball. Picked up by Larry Splendid, so Nomads retain possession. Shelf Space tries to find a friend, and it's Galore with a deflection. And Honey Bear makes a deflection. Failure would get it back again, demonstrating that they are a team with some depth. As Michael Angelic, who is wearing the captain's armband for some reason, gets the first down. Irish Joe Shock makes a catch for Failurewood. He is insanely slow, but he gained 28 yards because no one wanted to tackle him. 3rd and 11, Honey Bear throws, but it's not enough for the first down. Here comes Bug Out. 2 yards gained. Glitchy chucks it. Galore with another deflection. Shelf Space sacked by Starlin. Going back the other way. Yeah, okay. Angelic with the throw. Zamboni with the deflection. Honey Bear sacked by Buster Vortex. Nomads back in possession, another injury. Selector, another catch and go. Has a first down for the Nomads, but Bucky Dungeons has been injured by Mandy Starlin. Olivia Chaka Khan has subbed in for the Nomads. Chaka Khan gets sacked immediately by Mandy Starlin. Okay, Glitch throws. Chaka Khan, touchdown. 2-0 Nomads. But it's not a comfortable lead that they have. It's an uncomfortable one, given the number of bodies lying on the side of the field at the moment. Halftime rolls around, and Failurewood can't complete the first down, giving the Nomads another crack. It's 2nd and 3. They get it to Zamboni, who's down inside the 5-yard line after a 28-yard gain. Selector makes a catch but steps out of bounds. Bug out 2nd and goal. Touchdown Chaka Khan. 3-0 Nomads. And Ilma Shelf Space is now in the line. Oh, that's not a good sign. No. Ilma Shelf Space is not a good... If you play in the offensive or defensive line in this game, expect to get hurt when you're on a field like this one. Sacks and stuff happened. Nomads have currently got the ball. Starling gets her 4th sack of the game. Just got a tackle for loss there as well. Okie dokie. Yeah. Failurewood in possession right now. Irish Joe Shock gets him a first down. Honey Bear throws. It's caught, but it didn't go anywhere. Ingrid Tabletop runs, but doesn't go anywhere. And then Michael Angelic throws it to Irish Joe, who has another first down. Joe is averaging over 20 yards a catch at the moment, despite being the slowest thing ever. Joe, touchdown. 3-1 is the score. Okie dokie. Bug Out runs for 3. Glitch doesn't get anywhere at all. Chaka Khan throws a short one, and Failure would have got it back again. Tabletop throws for 7 is Angelic. Is sacked by Vortex. Honey Bear sacked by Glitch. Back to the Nomads. Glitch with the catch is got the first down. Glitch now with the ball. Sacked, fumbles the ball. Shelf Space has picked it up, gains 4. Chaka Khan throws a short one. It's Glitch with the catch again. 3rd and 4. Bug Out. Gets it to Glitch, but it's not enough for the first. Back to Failurewood again. Tabletop gets a 1-yard carry. Joe drops the ball. And then not a lot else happens. So we're in Nomad land again with 15 plays left in the game. Melvin. First down Nomads. Chaka Khan gets it to Glitch again. Well, it has to be said that given that Failurewood are putting on very much a B team, this is not a bad performance. The Nomads lead it 4-1, and that's probably where it will stay. I don't know, Failurewood might score on this drive. They look pretty good right now. Well, whatever. But putting a B team on against a coach-selected first team for the Nomads, who have 10 wins this season, and they're holding their own. Just imagine what they'd do if they did have good players on the field. They'd be crying right now because those players would have been killed, hurt or injured. Well, okay, yeah, all of those things happen. Kim's made another catch and then is injured. Michael Angelical gets his first career injury inflicted. Well, that's nice. Final score, Nomads 4, Failurewood 1. Player of the game, Mandy Starlin, came off the bench. Ended up with 21 pancakes, 17 tackles, a tackle for loss, 5 sacks and 2 injuries inflicted. Crikey. For the Nomads, Melvin Glitch, 77 fan points. A shake in every yardage category, 2 touchdowns, 2 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, 1 pass deflected. Pancakes? Oh, sure. Denial Ice Chest with 36 for Failurewood is the highest. Okay, right. Okay, fine. Okay, right. Good. Okay. On to the next one. Sunshine Funbus are taking on the Wretched Minstrels. Are the Funbus going to be able to continue their ascendance to power? Well, it looks very much as though we've got a rookie team in for the Minstrels, so who knows? Yeah, who indeed? It is going to be the Minstrel starting with the ball. Randy Flappins showing us what he's made of. He's the captain, and that's why he gains 2 yards. Adolfo Lummox gets it on 2nd and 7, and Mike Polkaband has been injured by Colt Rhombus already, bringing Red Cobbler into the lineup for the Minstrels. Whiskers Camembert with a 37-yard catch. Flappins gets in a flap and throws it away. Lummox gets just beyond the line. Kermit Clinton on 3rd down, and it's dropped by Flint Savants. First play of the game for the Funbus, and they get it out to Tommy Keys, who goes 31 yards. Manticore, that was an optimistic and terrible throw. Felicia Wintercoat, good run, gains 4. It's 3rd and 5. Rhombus completes to Keys again. And the captain is into the end zone to make it 1-0 Funbus. Flappins goes 3 yards. Lummox is dropped by Kermit Clinton. Clinton now with the ball on 3rd and 7. And that one's deflected by Lafferty. Rhombus throws a 6-yarder. Manticore runs just short of the 1st down. Wintercoat, though, gets the remaining half-yard needed and just keeps going. 15 yards there. Rhombus throws. Rojas, touchdown. Well, we may be in garbage time, but the Funbus must be looking quite pleased with themselves right now on our 2-0 lead. Lummox goes nowhere at all. It's 2nd and 10. That one's overthrown, underthrown, misthrown, and generally Game of Thrones. Flappins runs it 16 yards. Lummox, yeah, might as well. 3 yards gained there, 2nd and 7. Camembert can't get much distance. But then Savant makes a catch and is down at the 1-yard line. Lummox, touchdown. All right, 2-1 is the score. Sunshine Funbus have the ball. A 2-yard gain on 1st down. A deflection from Flappins on 2nd. And the 3rd down is just thrown into the floor. Flappins, now he's got the idea, is evading tackles, gains 24 yards. Lummox picks up 2. Not really enough blocks to make much out of that one. Clinton throws it away. Big wuss. Flappins is on the move again, and he's into the end zone to make it 2-all. Rhombus throws. Wintercoat with the catch and 1st down, and injured by Adolfo Lummox. Tequila Pamplemousse is now subbed in for the Sunshine Funbus. Tommy Keys shoves Randy Flappins out of the way, gets a 1st down. Colt Rhombus there gaining 2 on the ground. Manticore getting another 1. Pamplemousse is going to try and run it. Does so because Flappins can't tackle something that's really easy to tackle. Couldn't tackle a teddy bear. Oh, that's nice. Sweetly evocative. 3rd and goal, Sunshine Funbus. Tommy Keys, touchdown. Flappins, he's avoiding trouble. Yeah, well, he avoids tackles as well, on both sides of the ball. Adolfo Lummox gains 9 yards. Clinton. And it's intercepted by Pamplemousse, who's come off the bench and had an immediate impact. Gets them down to the 12-yard line. Clinton with a deflection. First career deflection for Kermit Clinton. That's nice. Pamplemousse runs it. has a first down on the 1 yard line. Rhombus decides not to throw for once. Smart play, touchdown, Fun Bus. Camembert managed to get enough room there and gain 17 yards. Half-time rolls around, it's 4-2. Fun Bus. Lummox now with the ball for the Minstrels, gains 3. Clinton. That one's gone to Camembert again, who, when he's got a couple of yards worth of space, Whiskers Camembert can chew up the field. If he's closely marked, though, forget it. Yeah. That's all. That's all you need to know. Clinton, through the middle of the pack, getting a first down for the Minstrels. Flappins, too much space you gave him there, but he only gained 4. Good group tackle happening there. 3rd and 6. Clinton can't convert. Fun Bus with the ball back. That's Pamplemousse with a catch, gets 9. Manticore on a 2nd and 1 is sacked by Hook's mascot. First career sack. That's nice. Pamplemousse runs it for 11. Fun Bus keep trucking, or indeed bussing. Tommy Keys has got the catch, and the captain is down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards gained. Manticore throws. Rojas with the catch to the end zone. Touchdown, Fun Bus. Flapping stuffed behind the line for a loss. Lummox doesn't get very far at all. Clinton sacked by Umbriel Lafferty. Fun Bus back on it again, and Keys is wide open. Yeah, Tommy Keys reminds me of Hack Murphy's buddy. Oh yeah, actually, yes. He's too quick to be Hack Murphy, but he reminds me of Hack Murphy's buddy. Hack can't tackle Hack. He's difficult to tackle. But in fact, Rojas and Keys, that's Hack Murphy and his mate, who retired about 4 seasons ago, which is why I can't remember his flipping name. I could go look it up. Rojas, touchdown. 7-2 is the score. And we can activate the... I don't think we're going to get much more action out of this one button. Nice catch from Camembert. Only 86 yards for Camembert in this game so far. Flapping. Warren Frag. Thanks, PSG. Yes. I keep forgetting his name. Yeah. Warren Frag was proper good. Yeah. Well, Tommy Keys is proper good. He's locker room poison. But he can catch and he can run with it. And that's what you want out of a player. Pamplemousse can't get the first down. Minstrels have got it back again. Lummox gets it to Camembert. Who hasn't... Camembert should have had more games this season. That's what I'm saying. Flappins with a great catch. No, it wasn't even a catch. That was on the ground. 44 yards gain there by Randy Flappins. And he's got himself another touchdown. Well, he earned it. He put the effort in. And Flappins gets his first career sack. That's nice. There goes Keys again. Yep. 40 yards for Tommy Keys. Rhombus throws. Keys with another catch for 9. 2 plays left. And we have our final scoreline. 7-3. Fun Bus win this one to give them a 7-7 record this season. That's nice going. Apex Manticore is player of the game for the Sunshine Fun Bus. With 92 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 tackles for loss, and a sack. Randy Flappins for the Wretched Minstrels, 177 rushing, 2 touchdowns, 2 sacks, and a pass deflection. In the Pancake House, Ed Bigmother, 22 for the Fun Bus. Norman Speedboat for the Minstrels, 47. Red Cobbler for the Minstrels, 39. Hook's Mascot for the Minstrels, 40. Despite dominating the line, the Fun Bus got it done with their aerial game. I'm going to feed the cats. Won't be a mo. Shut up. Won't be a moment. I need a drink. Won't be a sec. Won't be a moment. I need a drink. Hang on. Yeah, my apologies, but that cat was not going to let up. To be fair to him, I was up early today, and therefore he got his breakfast an hour earlier than usual. Yeah, good. Who's up next? Oh, I am. Oh, good. All right, let's see how we do. Yeah, mixed bag team for me. Sheriff Rotten and John DeCaro getting a start. Yeah, boy. And Hurry Up Sharpo in the receiver core as well. Sharpo was pretty solid last week. Meanwhile, over on Sportsball, they're still playing kind of an experimental lineup as well. And it's a blessed field, so this could be any kind of anything. It is going to be Sportsbull who start with the bull. And it's Lexington Smooth trying to run it and does so. What? Yeah, that just happened. Rowboat Pigeon throws for a first down. AJ Laserface completes the low-grade Mo. Smooth, this time is stuffed for nothing. Pigeon, managing to break through the line. What? Gains 18 yards on the ground. We have a reputation to uphold. Smooth gets 4 yards on the throw. And then throws it out to Mo, who gets 25. Inside to the end zone. Pigeon to Smooth. Touchdown. 1-0 Sports Ball. Steve throws the ball, and it's Julio with the catch. Well, Steve shouldn't be throwing the ball, but Julio does what Julio does and goes 43. The Sheriff is sacked by Chonk Olympics. DeCaro throws. Julio's got a catch. Nice one, Johnny. Nice one, Julio. Touchdown, BDP. Smooth runs the ball, gains 10 yards. What's going on in the line, kids? I'm actually playing... No, am I playing my... Yeah, I'm playing my starting line. Okay. Rowboat Pigeon, nice catch there, gains 40 yards. Smooth gains 3. They've got a good offensive line. That will make a difference. That one's thrown to the middle of nowhere. BDP get the ball, and Steve is running it. He's running through everybody on the field. 29 yards for Big Steve. The Sheriff throws. Julio's got the catch. Touchdown, Julio Lobster. That's 2 touchdowns for him on a blessed field. Oh dear, he could be a handful in the line as well. Yep, Steve with a tackle for loss. BDP back in possession. That was just thrown outside the line. Steve there still thinking he's a quarterback. And now he's thinking he's a receiver. He gained 14. DeCaro tries to run the ball. John, that's really not your move. Julio, touchdown. Lovely. Okay. Lexington with a bad throw. Pigeon with a bad throw. AJ Laserface with a good throw, but it's not quite long enough. Steve's running the ball. And they had to pile onto him. He stopped after 10 yards. The Sheriff has the pass deflected by Mo. DeCaro throws it nowhere good. 3rd and 10. Steve throws it to John DeCaro, who breaks tackles. Go, John, go. Touchdown, John DeCaro. Woohoo! Oh, yes. We love it. The redemption of Johnny DeCaro. AJ Laserfish throws it away. Back over to us again then. Yeah, Steve throws it. Julio's got it. Touchdown, Julio. Lexington throws it for 4. And Rowboat Pigeon's been injured by Big Steve. Bird Dog has subbed in. Oh, no. Yeah, I know. He's good. I know. Actually, to be fair, there are a couple of decent players here for Sportsball, but Bird Dog is proper good, and he's just run it for a first down. Steve comes up with his 2nd sack of the game. Lexington runs for 6. Bird Dog throws a short one. We've got the ball back, and Steve's running it. Well, that's season MVP for Steve Murray, then. Well, if he doesn't die in the next short time, yeah, probably. The Sheriff throws. Julio's got the ball. Lexington can't make the tackle. Touchdown, Julio! Woo! It's the Julio Lobster Show. And he's got 99 touchdowns in his career. Yes, he has. 6-1 is the score. It's still the first half at the moment. Bird Dog runs for 7. Vlad the Impaler makes a catch. Gains 12. Sportsball rolling at the moment. Maybe they can come back in the second half. Maybe. Yeah, Smooth runs nowhere. 2nd and 10. Bird throws it. It's caught for 2. Laserface has good protection there, but can't get the first down. Steve only gains 1 yard on the run. The Sheriff on 2nd and 8 throws. It's intercepted by Vlad the Impaler. Oh, Sheriff. You're not going to get a starting role like that. I'm going to give it to flipping DeCaro, aren't I? De Caro looks like he might actually be a player. Sheriff, 2nd and 10. Gets it a Big Steve. Laserface chances the tackle. Yeah, no, that didn't work. Steve's going still. And he steps out of bounds after 67 yards. De Caro runs it. Look at him go. Squirting little run there from John De Caro. And there's a touchdown. Oh, it's Julio again. That is Julio Lobster's 100th career touchdown. Lovely old work. We can activate the sympathy. Yeah, all right. We'll activate the sympathy. Another sack there from Steve. 39 for the season from Big Steve. Bird Dog runs. Breaks a couple of tackles. Good run from him. Mo, another broken tackle there, gains 23 on the catch, and that's a touchdown for low-grade Mo, making it 7-2. Overthrown on first down. The Sheriff gets out to Julio, who's going to be a handful to bring down, gains 39. He's got 319 receiving yards in the game so far. Good pass defence, though. Snuffs out the drive, and Sportsball got it back again. They do seem to be favouring the airborne game a little more, although Lexington just picked up a first down on the ground. So, again, what do I know? Smooth. Again, another first down on the ground. Vlad gets a 6-yard gain and Mo's into the end zone once more. 7-3 now. Once more, though, the result of this game really doesn't affect anything. Julio with another big catch gains 54. There's no records in danger here. Hurry up, Sharpo gets a touchdown. Woo! Yeah, Ingram Matrix has been injured by Drip Fizzle Brew, bringing in Mary Ruthless for Sportsball. Mo with another good catch, gains 21. Chunk Olympics has been injured by Big Steve, bringing in former BDP player Daxter Hijack. Okay. Daxter throws the ball, completes. He just wants to get rid of it. Yeah, Daxter goes, I shouldn't be. I'm supposed to be resting ahead of the playoffs, for crying out loud. Sheriff throws. Sharpo with another nice catch. And that's 49 yards gain. De Caro overthrows it, and that's the final. I think Steve might be MVP of the season. He might be. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see, though, won't we? Yeah. BDP 8, Sportsball 3. Player of the games, Big Steve Morrie with 152 fan points. And yes, he the number of people who picked him in the fantasy league this week dropped off a cliff. Oops. 186 yards passing. I don't understand. 5 touchdowns, 26 tackles, which is a beefy number. 1 tackle for loss and 3 sacks and 2 players injured. Low-grade Mo for Sportsball Union with 53 fan points, 251 receiving, which is nice. 2 touchdowns, 2 deflections. Pancakes, Hank, 43 pancakes for Hank Donk. And he's the guy. Hank Donk, he's the guy. Yeah. Diego, what happened with you, mate? You're usually better than that. Not today. Okay. All right. That's nice to get a win there. Shady Palms are taking on Lingo Blend. Are we ready for Lingo Blend yet? I was asked that we did that in the second half of the no-name games. I can hang on. We can hang on. There's no hurry to get Lingo Blend out of the way. So let's skip forward and go for Port Miggins versus KSA. The Pirates are not going to the playoffs. KSA are going to the playoffs. Let's see. It's a sweaty game. So, who knows? Okay. Yeah. Bill Saturno. Big star, Bill Saturno. He's in the lineup. You love to see it. You like to see teams committing to, no, I'm going to make things happen. Even though I'm already in the playoffs. Anyway, they've thrown an interception. And Port Miggins have the ball. Bob Nacino on 3rd down. Gets the 1st down. Following an interception. Yeah, no, I was trying to put together some meta commentary there. Quebec Spire with a touchdown. Nice. 2nd and 10. McClintock throws at Shade Dark Cave, who has the 1st down reception. Ursula the Confessor gets it out to Rock Hands, who's got 44 yards for the 1st down. Saturno keeping it low, gets 2. McClintock on 2nd and 8, throws it away. 3rd and 8, Confessor. It's Dark Cave again, and he's tackled immediately by Quebec Spire. McClintock, second and goal, intercepted by Bob Natuno, who's got some pace, or he's got pace enough to outpace the KSA, who really don't have a lot of speed, which could cost them in the future. Arnie Hamburger, a nice catch for them. Pirates has enough of a lead to get a touchdown. Whoa! Okay, Pirates 2, KSA nothing. Here's McClintock again, and that one gets out to Hands. You can't sleep on the Pirates, but you really shouldn't sleep on KSA. Dark Cave gets the first down, 29 yards. Saturno runs up the middle, gains 6. That said, of course, the Pirates have an offensive line, a defensive line, and offensive line for that matter, that is just pretty flipping solid. And therefore, your ground game is going to be not quite as good as usual, and your pass protection is not going to be quite as good as usual, because their line is pretty flipping. Did I choose to play him before or after I saw the numbers dropping? I don't get to see the numbers. I could, but I don't. Touchdown Pirates. No. I picked him this week because I dropped him out last week to put rookies in. Because he was so far ahead on fan points this season that he didn't need to play both games to be league MVP. This game, though, Chuck Monkey Cage was catching up. So I put him in to make sure he was league MVP. Why? Vanity. And he deserves it. The score is currently 3-1 to get back to the topic at hand. Freddie Beard making a nice run for Pirates. Bob Natuno has him a first down. Pirates looking good. Emmental Helmet gains 13. Freddie Twobeard throws it. It's Quebec with the catch. And that's another touchdown to make it 4-1. You wouldn't have said that the Pirates could hold on against KSA. Now, KSA playing Dark Cave is unusual. Yeah, but there are enough premium brand starters in the KSA lineup there. They've got Santino, they've got Brat Salad, they've got Saturno, obviously, who just scored his 100th career touchdown. Excellent. Yeah, it's a mixed bag. Mixed bag KSA. I don't think this is all KSA starters. I think it is maybe 2/3 starters. Natuno with another good run, and he's going to take some catching. He gains 30 yards. Emmental takes all day to make a decision, and then it's deflected. Twobeard, also with excellent protection, gets it to Hamburger in the end zone to make it 5-2. Saturno, a big run, gains 15. That's McClintock, who gains the first, on first down, gains just 2. Yeah. Saturno takes off, and that's 34 yards. Hands to the end zone. Touchdown KSA. We're into the second half now. It's 5-3. Pirates. Can the Colonel Space Agency come back from this? A couple of turnovers. That's all it will take. A stop and a turnover. But again, with that solid line, you've got to bring a really solid line against them to make the kind of impact that will stop their offense. Because you only need 4 yards running on average every play, and you march up the field and score. However, yeah, they stalled out there at the 10-yard line. McClintock throws, is deflected by Emmental. 3rd and 8, Confessor. Bad throw, but somehow caught by Hands anyway, and that's because he's Rock Hands, one of the best in the league. McClintock throws a short one. It's 3rd and very short. Confessor. Deflected by Twobeard. Pirates stop the ball. Emmental throws. Natuno with the catch gets a first down. Here comes Twobeard. He's keeping it. He's running it. He's still going. And that's 25 yards gained. Natuno... I can't believe this protection is getting. Helmet, 2nd and 7. Chooses a very wise path and has a touchdown to make it 6-3. 30 plays left in the game, and the Pirates are on top. And they look like they should be at this point as well. Confessor on 1st and 10 throws a short one, just 3 yards. Saturno gains another 3. It's 3rd and 3. McClintock stopped short. Pirates back in possession. Throw it out to Quebec, who breaks the tackle immediately. Natuno is getting all kinds of in the way as Quebec goes 42 yards. Lovely blocking from Bob Natuno, who now has the ball. Throws to Emmental, who evades trouble to get a first down at about the 4-yard line. Emmental, Quebec touchdown. Well, that's done it then. That has. Yeah, this is going to be a Pirates win. It does look like a slightly more experimental team from KSA. Doesn't look like it's all their number ones. But even so, there's enough of their starters in there that this is a bit of a wake-up. And Santino Bananas has been injured by Kofi Molotov. Lenny Testes has subbed in for KSA. Not Santino. Yep, that's Santino has the league record for most deaths inflicted bananas. Well, yep. 3rd and 4, Pirates. And it's another first down. Freddie Two-Beard making a catch there. 8 plays left. Natuno gains a little. It's 3rd and 8. That one's thrown away. But 7-3 is the score, and the Pirates are going to ride this one out to victory. Kofi Molotov there just got his first career deflection. That's nice. Saturno, he's charging up the middle. He really wants to have a go. Hands, touchdown, 1 play left. And that's the end of it. Port Miggins Pirates 7, Colonel Space Agency 4. Player of the game, Mikey Power Tools. Say what? Yeah. 69 pancakes and an interception. That's quite a few. That is quite a few. Bill Saturno for KSA got their player of the game. 41 fan points. 124 rushing, a shake of other yardage, 2 touchdowns, not a lot of defense. Pancakes. Power Tools 69. Molotov 42. Four Fingered Owls 52. Competing from the other side. Cotton Socks 28. Bananas 33. Brat Salad 36. That's a line right there. Whew. Blimey. Okay. Right. Yeah. No. Interesting. Yep. And then Edge Islam are taking on the Sea Raiders. Both teams 5 wins this season. And it's foggy. Okay. Yep. That's all you need to know. It's a foggy game because the Sea Raiders are at home. All right. Yeah. Tasty Dave goes on first down and gains 10 yards. Sally Pigeon. This is not the Raiders we are used to. Runs it for 8. Zoltan with a throw. Completes to Beck Dashing. Gains 18 yards. Tasty Dave. Am I commenting on the right league? Sally Pigeon on 2nd and 3. Gains nothing. Zoltan, 3rd and 2. Just stands there for ages and Whitey Hart deflects the pass. Hart is then sacked by Dave, who gets his first career sack. That's nice. Jamie Boyce smashes through everybody. Still going. Yeah. Edge Slum there, gaining 34 yards on the first down. Here's Hart. Throws. It's Maddie Weiss with the catch. Again breaking tackles. 33 yards gain. Bjorn Stone Smith sacked by Archibald Bradley for his first career sack. And that's nice. Hart goes nowhere at all, and we're back with the Raiders. Dave, good run, 10 yards. Boss, first down, no further, don't need to go any further. Muzio with a catch, gains 30 off the pass from Sally Pigeon. Zoltan around the outside of the line, doesn't do anything. Dave, he's keeping it, and he gains 4, if you like. Pigeon goes nowhere at all, tackled for a loss by Sleep Bunsen. Ron Bongos makes a catch for Edgy Slum and has a first down, 19 yards gained. Stone Smith has to break 2 tackles in the end zone before eventually being sacked by Zoltan. Hart throws, Boys with the catch, and he's got enough get up and go to smash through all the tackles needed to get a first down. 39 yards for Jamie Boys, who, I don't mind saying, looks like he could be a bit of a player, Jamie Boys, although he only carried it for 1 yard there, so what do I know? 3rd and 11 goes nowhere, and we're back with the Raiders again in a game that so far is scoreless as we're into the second quarter. Zoltan on 3rd and 3 is stopped. Back to Edge Islam. Hart. Deflected by Zoltan. Stone Smith. Deflected by Muzio. Here goes Jamie. No, he's got nothing. Right. Raiders throws a short one. 3 yards gained there. Pigeon. No, 2 yards. 3rd and 4. Zoltan. Wide open Mazio is actually taking it deep into Egislum territory. A 35-yard gain. Dave throws out to the wing. Pigeon gets a catch and a first down. Pigeon now running up the middle, gets 1. Is Zoltan. He's tackled for a loss by Ronnie Bongos. And then a sack from Jamie Boyes gives it back to Egislum, who are sacked by Tasty Dave. Then they throw it out. Maddie Weiss with the catch. And she's into the other half of the field. 44 yards gain there. Boyes doesn't do subtlety. That might be the finest run I've ever seen. Right, we've seen runs that are more dramatic than that, but he ran through 6 players in a straight line and all of the tackles failed. And it was just bosh, straight out the middle. Put that one in your highlights reel. Egislum have got the ball back again, leading as they do 1-0. There goes Boyes again. Yeah, no, he's not bothered about Suttle. Another 15 yards gained there. Hart throws. It's dropped. Blocked by Mazio. And on second down, they get only 4. This time, Boyes is stopped. Half-time rolls around. Egislum lead it 1-0. Dave with the run on first down for the Raiders. Gets it almost to the halfway line. Then he drops the ball. Pigeon picks it up and gets it past the halfway line. Pigeon now running with the ball on first down, gains 7. Zoltan on 2nd and 3 doesn't do anything with it. 3rd and 4. And Tarquin Bangfish has a sack. Egislum throwing. Maddie Weiss with the catch immediately on first down. Gains 41. 3 catches for 118. That'll get you there. Yeah. Just short of 40 yards a catch. Super. Jamie Boyes, meanwhile. Touchdown. 6th of the season for Boyes. And that was another good run. Bongos comes up with a sack. 2nd and 12. Bongos comes up with a sack. No, I didn't repeat myself there, except I did because it happened twice. Sack fumble, and Troy Greco-Roman picked up the ball for Egislum and got on 9 yards. Stone Smith gets them the first. Here's Boyes again. He's not going to get as far this time. Hang on, maybe he will. No, only 13 for him. Oh, shame. Hart does nothing with the ball. 2nd and 11. Stone Smith is deflected by Dookie Thesis. Boyes on 3rd and 11. Touchdown. Okie dokie. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pigeon, 2nd and 5 for the Raiders, gets 4. Zoltan stuffed behind the line on 3rd and short. And Egislum's defence is holding strong. But to be fair, this is not the starting lineup for the Sea Raiders, as Jamie gets a 49-yard rushing touchdown. It's the Jamie Boyes coming out show. We've had a few teams who've had one game where a player who previously, he's been in there, he's done a bit of this and that, but nothing really amazing, and then has an amazing game. I'm thinking your Al Gore Sentinel, or what's his face, Sonny Watts. They both had, holy mackerel, they're good, and then they did nothing afterwards. Is this that game for Jamie Boyes? We've seen Jamie Boyes a couple of times, and you've kind of gone, he scored again. Yeah. He might even be in line for Player of the Week if he can do something defensively. We don't know yet. It's 5-0. Oh, right. Okay. Activating the let's get this one done. Yeah. Sack from Zoltan. Boyes gets nowhere on that particular carry. Pigeon. Stuffed, making it a 3rd and 1. Zoltan has the first down, keeps the ball, gets it to around halfway. Tasty Dave for the Raiders is eaten by people. Yeah. Zoltan sacked by Sleep Bumson. We're back to Egislum again. Hart goes 1 yard. They've thrown it out to Ronnie Bongos, who gets 25. Jamie Boyes goes 5. Interestingly, an Egislum win here bumps them for... Bjorn Stonesmith's been injured by Archibald Bradley. Mulawab subbed in. An Egislum win pushes them further down the draft order, which means there's a very high chance that He Is Hate Blender, who is the most violent player you've ever seen, could end up on a different team. Final score, Egislum 6, Bongolia 0. Jamie Boyes, player of the game with 95 fan points, 213 rushing yards, A tackle for loss and a sack. 6 touchdowns. I should probably mention that as well. For Mongolia, Zoltan with 50 fan points did not a lot of offense. 16 tackles, 3 sacks, 1 pass deflection. Pancakes. Tarquin Bangfish, 68 of them. 68. That's not bad. It's not enough for Player of the Week, but it's not bad. Best player for the Sea Raiders was Dookie Thesis with 42. Okay. Yeah, right. Next has turned up. We can do Lingo Blend. Let's do Lingo Blend. Right. Shady Palms Lingo Blend. Shady Palms on a bit of a tear in the last few weeks. Starting to find a little bit of form, maybe. Maybe starting to find some slightly easier opponents. Whatever the cause, Lingo Blend have the ball first and Hannibal Panache makes a sack on the first play of the game. Milk Flimsy gets nowhere. Lonesome Coil gets nowhere. All right. That's Majestic Concertina throwing it out to Margaret and Sprinkles. Vidic Crispy now throws to Concertina. And then Ferdy Equatorial Mount. Both teams are playing children. Facts. Yeah. Vidic Crispy on second and goal completes to Sprinkles for the touchdown. And Shady Palms go up 1-0. Milk Flimsy is stuffed behind line 3rd and 10. And Ferdy makes a deflection. Concertina with a good run for the Palms gets the first down. Crispy throws complete. Equatorial Mount a 23-yard first. Amory Tidal Paul gets a couple of yards. Bad throw on second down. Crispy, touchdown. 2-0. Luke Negligence with the pass for the Lingo Blend gets nothing. Luke Beltsand gets a catch and a first down. That's it. Lingo Blend turning the corner. They now know how to play. Lonesome Coil gains 10. Negligence throws. Equatorial Mount with another deflection. Milk Flimsy gets a run, 7 yards. 3rd and 3. Coil has the first down, but only just. Well, he's literally squeezed past that last tackle. Beltsand catches for 14. Milk Flimsy throws. Negligence with the catch. Gets to the 10, to the 5. Here goes Coil. Stays on his feet. Touchdown Lingo Blend. All right. Took him a little while to warm up, but they have now warmed up. Margaret Ann goes 27 yards. Vidic Crispy throws it. Margaret Ann's got a catch again. She's down at the 13 after 39 yards gained. Tidal Paul does nothing on the ground. Concertina does nothing on the ground. Crispy on 3rd and 6. Touchdown Anne-Marie Tidal Paul with her 4th career touchdown. And Concertina then made an interception, first of their career. Oh, that's nice. Then fumbled it. That's less impressive. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Lingo Blend in possession. Shady Palms currently up 3-1. Milk Flimsy runs it for 18. Coil throws. Milk Flimsy with a catch. And that's a 21-yard gain. Negligence throws an interception. It's Ferdy Equatorial Mount picking it off. And Sprinkles gets another catch. Breaks another tackle. Gets another first down. 134 yards in the game so far for Margaret. Anne-Marie throws. It's Ferdy. Touchdown. 4-1 Shady Palms. Milk Flimsy with the throw. It's caught by Ook Beltsand. And that's a 23-yard gain. Coil, nothing doing. Panache with the tackle behind the line. Beltsand with another catch, but it's 3rd and short. Milk Flimsy gets it, though. Panache with another tackle for loss. And Beltsand with another catch and a first down. This is only going to work for you if you can do things consistently. Milk Flimsy gains 3. There goes Coil. No, 6 yards. Negligence on 3rd and 1. It's deflected by Crispy. First deflection of the season. Possibly career. So possibly, that's possibly nice. Crispy runs for 3. Halftime rolls around. And Shady Palms are up 4-1. And they have the ball. On 2nd and 7, Tidal Paul runs for 2. Concertina waits all day and is then sacked by Stephen Truckstop. Lingo Blend back in possession again. Ferdy with another deflection. Tidal Paul with a deflection. And then with a tackle for loss. Back over to the Palms. Concertina runs for 2 yards. Neither team's ground game particularly almighty at the current time. And Charity Milk Flimsy has been injured by Margaret Ann Sprinkles, bringing Tiggy Teapot into the lineup for Lingo Blend. Ferdy makes another interception, takes it to the house to make it 5-1. Impressive. Concertina makes their first career deflection, and that's nice. Lonesome Coil throws, deflected by Ferdy again. Ferdy is having a heck of a game on pass defence. Tiggy Teapot playing as runner, throws it, and it's Urrgmelonflex who gets the first down. Coil staying on their feet, getting some decent blocks there, gains 12 yards. Beltsand with another catch, gets 3. Teapot throws, it's Beltsand again, and that's a first down. Okay, Lonesome Coil sacked by Hannibal Panache. Luke Negligence actually doing a job for once and gets a 17-yard touchdown. It's 5-2. Vidic Crispy with a catch and a first down. Then has the next pass deflected by Stephen Truckstop, and the next one deflected by T.E. Teapot. But then completing it to Anne-Marie Tyler Paul. It's going to be a first down for Shady Palms and a little bit more as well, just in case they need it for later. Crispy goes 5 yards. The Palms have got this one. So I would have liked to see Jovial Impairment on the field, but that's only because I'm a Jovial Impairment fan. Ferdy gets a touchdown. We'll activate the end of game button, just purely because I can't see Lingo Blend doing a 4-score switchover. Obviously, if it closes to 1, we'll slow it right down again. But I don't see it happening. No, sir. 2nd and 5. Lingo Blend with the ball, sacked by Jarvis Judd. Teapot throws, Beltsand, touchdown. Gaps now 3. Palms with the ball. Crispy with the run, gets only 2. Tidal Paul throws, and that's not a first down. There's 11 plays left in the game. Beltsand drops the ball. Well, that was that then. If that was a touchdown, maybe a comeback was on the card. I was just thinking, when I was getting a drink earlier on, I was thinking, oh, we haven't had one of those really exciting last couple of plays of the game, turnaround, come back from nothing kind of deals. We're not getting it here either. No. Excellent game for Margaret Ann Sprinkles. What's she got? 210 yards in this one. 30 touchdown. Yeah, no, played well. Ook Beltsand is also looking pretty good. But Ook has played a couple of games this season, so that's not unsurprising. Flipping egg. Final score, Shady Palms 7, Lingo Blend 3. 30 Equatorial Mount, 137 fan points for Shady Palms. 114 receiving with 4 touchdowns, but then 6 pass deflections and 2 interceptions. Told you, killing it in pass defense. Ook Beltsand 4, Lingo Blend 44 fan points. 225 receiving, 1 touchdown. And that's all she wrote. In the pancake kitchen, what's that? That's 37 for, who did I say had 37? The alignment of all of these is all over the place. Stephen Truckstop, 37 for Lingo Blend. Juan HVAC, also 36 for Lingo Blend. But I mean, you know, we had a winner, so you can shut up and sit down. Yeah, it's all those double barrel names breaking the text formatting. Right, our last unimportant game. Pretty sure it's the last unimportant game. What haven't we done? We've not done that one. That's important. Okay, done those. Not done that one. That's important. Done those. Done these. Done those. Yeah, last unimportant game is the Marsupials up against the Grunt Auto Group. Okay, Grunt are very much going to the playoffs, probably with a bye week. And the Marsupials are not doing that. It looks like Grunt might be playing their starters. Oh, they probably want to guarantee themselves the bye week. Maybe. Interesting. I mean, Lionel Goat you don't see every week. Okay, well, he's fresh and new and interesting. But you got Larissa and Flash in the lineup. And Flash has got a first down. Frenchman on 1st and 10 throws. Larissa's got the catch. And that's another first down. Still breaking tackles. Down at the opposing 40, 26 yards. Lionel Goat gets it out to Flash. Gets down to the 6-yard line. Simple Simbill to Larissa Tornado. And Frenchman looks to the end zone and it's dropped by Tornado. 3rd and goal. Goat. Deflected by Goodrum Genie, and the Marsupials avoid the opening score. Gillian Void Monkey makes a catch on the Marsupials and is outpacing the whole Grunt defense, gets 52 yards. off the pass from Hype Conquest. 2nd and 10. Cooch Badongla throws. It's Void Monkey again. Touchdown. Oh, yeah. Okay. Goat makes his first catch. No way is he a tree man. He's way too fast to be a tree. What are you even talking about? Hype Conquest makes an interception. Okay. Cooch Badongla gains 3 yards on the ground. Hype Conquest up the middle gets a first down. Marsupials in possession. Pompadour waits, throws badly. 2nd and 10. Badongla throws, and it's dropped by Pompadour. Conquest on 3rd down. Gets it to Badongla, who has the first down. Touch. Not quite. First down on the inch line. 2nd and goal. Badongla deflected. 3rd down. Conquest. Should have run it in. What was he thinking? Grunt holds strong on the 1 inch line and immediately get themselves out of trouble with a throw to a tree man. I don't believe that. Small Jersey has been injured by Veronica Hammock, bringing President Scroob into the lineup for the Marsupials. Simple Simbill throws. It's Flash with the catch. And Grunt are marching upfield and not wasting any time about it. Larissa breaks 2 tackles as a tying touchdown. Okay, Flash deflected that one. Larissa has intercepted this one. And Conquest makes the saving tackle there. A sack from Ruthie Spasms. Frenchman tries to run it. Gains 5 yards. 3rd and goal. Lionel Goats. Dropped by Simple Simbill. And the Marsupials managing to stop a touchdown there. Hype Conquest, a nice run. Gains 18 yards. Pompadour throws. Deflected by Bandit. Badongla completes to Gillian Void Monkey, who's going to chew up the yards. 51 of them. Yeah, okay. Conquest throws over the head and into the waiting hands of Larissa Tornado. And Grunt get it back again. This is a huge yardage game so far. Both teams taking it virtually all the way up the field before then not quite converting and the opposition getting a crack at it. Frenchman throws a 19-yard first down. Pompadour with the deflection. Simple Simbill on 2nd and 10. Nothing doing. Frenchman on 3rd down. Gets it to the flat. There's protection there, but Flash could only gain 4 yards. Marsupials from their own 10. Going back the other way. Badongla throws for 7. It's Pompadour with the catch on the next play. Gets 20 yards. Pompadour now throwing it. And that was deflected by Lionel Goat. His first career... something or other. Pass deflection. Oh, that's nice. Hype Conquest just charging through trouble there. Gains 35 yards on the ground. Pompadour throws. Badongla gets 6. Here is Badongla. And he gets just 1 yard. Hype Conquest 3rd and 2. Had a path to the end zone. Hype Conquest is a moron. However, the ball was just intercepted by Flash Bandit in the end zone. We've gone the length of the field again with no change in score. This is insane. Half-time rolls around, it's 1-1. Void Monkey with a deflection, 2nd and 10. Tornado gains 7. Simbill throws. Intercepted by Badongla. And that's Coach Badongla's first career interception. That's nice. Hype Conquest is on the move. And he gains 19 yards and a first down. Madame Pompadour gets nothing really. Badongla, bad throw. Hype Conquest 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Finally, a touchdown. It is 2-1. Flash takes the ball immediately past the halfway line going back the other way. Frenchman throws. It's caught for 8. Goat completes to the Frenchman. And that's 26 yards gained. Simple Simbill looks at the end zone. Touchdown Flash is 2-2. Okay. Well, we're into the second half, so maybe both teams now decide to tighten it up a little bit. Madame Pompadour on 3rd and 6, and it's deflected by the Frenchman. Grunt take back over. Flash gets a 19-yard catch on first down. Frenchman throws. It's Flash again, and he's got a touchdown. Grunt now, 3-2. Badongla throws an interception. Veronica Hammock's picked it off. Look, I think someone's upset Grunt. You think? Touchdown. 4-2. Cooch throws it. It's caught by President Scroob, who gains 19. Hype Conquest with another good piece. I think I might like Hype Conquest. I think Hype Conquest is good value for money. Gillian Void Monkey outpaces the pack, and it's another touchdown, 4-3 now. But Grunt have immediately completed a pass. And another one. Flash is going to get him close to the first down. Goat. That's another thing worth mentioning. Lionel Goat. He's not bad. He's not bad. Yeah. Okay. Second and goal. Flash has got another catch. Second and 10. Beg your pardon. Never mind. It was a goal anyway. 5-3 now the score. Grunt in the lead. But this was anybody's game for a very long time. Conquest throws. It's Pompadour. Beg your pardon. With the catch. A 21-yard gain. Pompadour throws. Screwed with the catch, first down. 19 plays left in this one. Grunt have probably got it now. That's Lionel Goat's third career sack there. Did he make the others in this game? Might have done, don't know. Badongler on first and 10 gains 2. Conquest gets out to Badongler, who will score 5-4. Simple Simbill. First down, Grunt Auto Group. 13 plays left. And the Frenchman throws another interception. But Dongler's picked it off. Hype Conquest can't get anywhere. It's 3rd and 8. Don't do anything stupid. They did something stupid. They threw a short one. Oh. And the opportunity for the Marsupials to tie it up disappeared as quickly as it emerged. The Frenchman throws. It's caught by Lionel, who gets the first down. Lionel now throws, and it's deep downfield to Flash, who will put this one to bed and then lock the door and not give it a bedtime story. Conquest throws. Void Monkey going back. No. Where were you 4 plays ago? Huh? Yeah, 46 yards. Not that it matters. It makes no difference. But there it is. Conquests. First down. 22-yard gain there. Pompadour throws. President Scroob touchdown. Final score. Grunt Auto Group 6. Sweaty Marsupials 5. Player of the game, Flash Bandit. 311 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 deflections and an interception. Cooch Badongler for the Marsupials, 39 fan points, 126 passing, 2 touchdowns. For a game this close, a blowout on fan points there. Whew. Yeah, blowout on fan points. What else did Cooch do? 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Okay, Pancakes. Ruthie Spasms, 31. Tiffany Hooverbag, 37. Anna Linguistic, 48. Veronica Hammock, 53. The Grunt Auto Group line is no joke. Yeah. Right, into the games that matter. Let's see who's getting the first draft pick. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yeah. In the event of a tie, the Chefs get the first pick in the draft. If the Pathfinders win, the Pathfinders get the second pick in the draft. Basically, Fire Chefs win, Pathfinders pick first. Although, the draft coming up has got a lot of talent in it. So, at least the first 5, 6, 7, 8 picks are all big players. Chefs get a ball first. Georgie Wheelchair runs for 2 yards. Pick Handle throws. And Activity Tallahassee deflects it. Gary Rubber with a deflection there for the Pathfinders, who take over in possession. Rubber runs for a first down. A 10-yard gain. Tiny Frankfurter passes. It's Dirk Shafter with the catch. He's down to the 5. Tackled at the 3. Pringles throws. No. Second and goal. Rubber throws. No. Third and goal. Frankfurter. And the rookie actually has a clue and runs it in for a touchdown. Wheelhouse. He hasn't played often enough for me to know his name yet. Pick Handle runs it for 6. Typewriter. Gaines managed to find Viv Crumble. And that happened. Yeah. What? It's because I'm trying to figure out what the flipping names are. And Viv Crumble, in her last career game, has been taken out of it by Anthony Pringles. Isla Monotheism has subbed in, and that's the end of Vivian Crumble. the legend is over. Georgie Wheel Thing has got nothing on second down. Opie pick, handle to the end zone, and it's a bad throw. Okay, Pringles runs on first down for 5. Gary Rubber, 2nd and 4. Completes the pass out to Pringles, who breaks the tackle and gains 24 yards. Typewriter makes a deflection. Pringles on 2nd down. Throws it. Shaft has got the catch in the first. Gary Rubber, nothing there. Frankfurter keeps hold of the ball, gains 2. 3rd and 8. Pringles completes to Dirkie Shafter, who's got the first down. Rubber, 2-yard gain there. 2nd and 8. Frankfurter. And that was, I think, it was fumbled, and then Frankfurter picked it up and carried it for the first down. Chad makes a deflection. Chad. Rubber runs for 2 yards. 3rd and 7. Frankfurter, that's not going to work. Georgie, Wheel Thing, Chair. Right, thank you. Georgie Wheelchair runs it for 11 yards on first down. Olivetti runs, catches the ball, gains 8. Frog Plots comes up with a sack. 3rd and 5. Wheelchair, bad throw. Back over to the Pathfinders then. Pringles, first down. Rubber, 5 yards. Frankfurter, first down. Pringles, deflected by Chad. Rubber, no yards. 3rd and 10. Frankfurter throws it to Gary, first down. Pringles, 2 yards. Rubber, not a lot. Frog Plots has been injured by Observation Rodriguez. Pope Lorenzo subbed in for the Pathfinders as Tiny Frankfurter finds his way into the end zone again. Into the end zone. Yes. Lars Inkface making a catch for the Fire Chefs, gains 38 yards. 2-0 is the score, and we're just this side of the half-time kazoo soloist. Georgie Wheelchair sacked by Pope Lorenz, and the Pathfinders take over as we hit half-time. Pathfinders currently in the lead 2-0. 3rd and 8. Frankfurter throws, and Anthony Pringles drops the ball. Wheelchair throws, Scabrous with the deflection. Pick handle throws it. It's Monotheism with the catch in the first down. Fire Chefs on the opposing 32. Get it to Inkface for the touchdown. 2-1 now. Pringles runs for nothing at all. Chad with the tackle. A fumble and a recovery. That's Frankfurter's second fumble recovery of this game, which would be more impressive if it wasn't his own team fumbling the ball. Wheelchair runs for 6 as the Chefs take back over. Pick handle gets not a lot out of that at all. Olivetti, first down. And plenty of defensive blockerage. Offensive blocking. Hang on. Interception in the end zone, and I think another fumble. Pringles has picked it up. I don't know who it is that's coughing the ball up constantly for the Pathfinders, but someone is. Gary Rubber runs it for 10 yards and the first down. Scabrous gets a catch, goes 17. Pringles running, and he's actually starting to play a bit better now. 8 yards gained. Gary gets 2. Is Frankfurter. He's not great. He's not a great player on the grounds. Not yet. No. Anyway, Scabrous with a catch, and the Pathfinders at the opposing 27. Gary throws. Scabrous, another catch at the 10-yard line. Frankfurter is intercepted by Olivetti Typewriter, who despite having... Hold on, they've thrown it straight back again. That was Olivetti's first career interception. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Anyway, Pathfinders have scored. 1 quarter left to play. And the Pathfinders are up 3-1. But I'll be honest with you, both these teams have 2 wins this season. And if this was the team each team was playing this season, I wouldn't be surprised by that. But it's not. It's a mixture of rookies and young kids who are getting the opportunity to prove what they're worth as the Chefs pull back another score. It's 3-2 now. This is the nerve biter that we've been hoping for. Is it? I don't know. I mean, do you want your nerves biting? We can make that happen. Gary Rubber throws. It's Anthony Pringles with the catch. And the Pathfinders got it to the halfway line. Past the halfway line. They've gone beyond the halfway line. The halfway line is merely a memory at this point. Rubber on 3rd and 3 gets the first down. 13 plays left in the game. Pathfinders are chewing the clock up nicely. Pringles can't throw it to anyone useful. 3rd and 7. Frankfurter stopped short of the first down. Chefs have an opportunity to pull it back. Wheelchair throws for a whole yard. And then Isla drops the ball. And then Typewriter throws it away. Coming back with the Pathfinders. Pringles got another first down. 18 yards gained there. 10 carries for 47 yards in this game. Ooh, that's not good. No, it really isn't. Pringles on 3rd and 8. Has the first down. Has the touchdown. And that's the end of that then. The Pathfinders are going to be picking 2nd in the draft. The Chefs get the premium first pick. Will it be Gorgeous Leonard? No, it won't. It'll be that flipping lineman. The Sponson Maple. Probably Sponson Maple would be my guess. Final score, Pathfinders 4, Chefs 2. Activity Tallahassee is not player of the game. Isla Monotheism is player of the game for the Chefs. 70 receiving yards, 1 touchdown. 22 tackles, which is a lot. And that's it. Okay. Activity Tallahassee for the Pathfinders. 52 fan points, 46 pancakes, 2 sacks, 1 pass deflection. Joey Fields for the Pathfinders in the line. 73 pancakes there. That's a lot of pancake. That is a lot of pancake. Okay, there you go. Better luck next season, you guys. Right. 2 games left to play. And from those 2 games, 2 teams will emerge going to the playoffs. All right, Volcamoose have to overcome Blood Pits. If Volcamoose win this, they're going to the playoffs. If they don't, they ain't. No, they might. They might still be going to the playoffs. Right? Okay. Yeah. A win guarantees them entry. A loss doesn't necessarily exclude them. I think a tie might guarantee them entry. Whatever. Viking runs for 8 on first down. Saints first with the ball. Spangles Hunkerdome, good running, 6 yards. Spangles has got 3,007 career yards, and that's pretty solid. Sad Lurch makes a 26-yard catch and go, but Butte Yakko has made an interception for Blood Pit. Mark Disneyland running it for the Bouncers gets 22 yards. They're in the Saints half of the field. Yakko throws, and Glenda was only just prevented from catching there by Erland Dickberg. Disneyland throws it. Viking with the deflection. Saints back in possession again. The Bouncers are playing a more youthful team in order to get them some experience. So the Saints have the edge. But that doesn't mean they're playing up against a bunch of no-hopers. Chris Biscuit comes up with a sack as the Bouncers take over again. And that's another first down. Hold on, they picked it off. Viking makes an interception. Saints back in possession. There goes Slop Ridges. Slop Ridges tackled by Paddy System after 46 yards. Hunkerdome throws it to no one. Dickberg is playing runner. Okay. 3 yards gained there. Viking on 3rd and 7, and it's not enough for the first down. Disneyland deflected by Dickberg. Yakko throws it nowhere. 3rd and 10. Monkfish, no chance. And we're back to the Saints. Viking. Hunkerdome, first down, 14 yards. Hunkerdome now running the ball. Gains 4. Dickberg, no. Dickberg's not a runner, he's a flipping gunner, everybody knows it. But he gained good yardage off the catch there. And it's intercepted in the end zone by Deep Monkfish. The Bouncers preventing the score. Yakko throws it. It's Glenda who's got the catch. And she's up to the halfway line 42 yards later. Monkfish tries running it. He's too slow to be impactful. Disneyland throws. Frank Foley has done the job. Glenda Bastard has been injured by Erland Dickberg, and Tiger Styles has entered the contest. Oh, well. Yeah. Tiger's on the field. He's playing in the defensive line. He's really squishy. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Disneyland throws to Monkfish. It is Blood Pit in possession at the moment. They have a 3rd and 4. Monkfish, no, don't do that. Okay. Viking, bad throw. 2nd down. Hunkerdome. And that one's done nothing either. Dickberg, no. Both teams stalling out a few drives in a row here. The score, incidentally, just in case you were wondering as we approach half-time, 0-0. Viking, no. Hunkerdome has the first down, is still on his feet. To his own 45-yard line. Dickberg throws to the flat. Viking can't get anywhere. Vicky the Viking runs on first down, has the first down. 15 yards gain, first and 10. Hunkerdome throws deflected by Monkfish. Okay, it's half time, it's 0-0. Dickberg throws. It's dropped by Slop Ridges. Viking throws. Ridges has got this one and could go the distance. Doesn't go the distance, is on the 1 yard line, and then Hunkerdome punches it in for his 74th career touchdown. Styles makes a catch immediately, 32 yards gained for the Bouncers. Catches this one as well. Gets another 19. Monkfish sacked by Chrissy Biscuit. And that's something happened there. Yeah. On 3rd and 5, they can't convert, and the Saints have the ball back. And based on the disparity between the lineups of these two teams, it should be the Saints who are the favourite, but it's not clicking for them on a runner right now. Viking back in possession for the Saints, throws it away. Hunkerdome, 2nd and 10. Completes to Ridges, who's going to chew up the field quite significantly. 46 yards from Spangles. Dickberg looks to throw. Is deflected by Monkfish. Viking gets 5 yards up the middle, 3rd and 5. Hunkerdome, no you don't. Back the other way again. Bounces in possession, sacked by Sad Lurch. Yakko's running the ball. Breaks a couple of tackles and gains most of it. 3rd and 2. Monkfish ruins it for everybody. Okay, Viking with the throw. Caught by Ridges again. This one could go all of the way. That makes it 2-0. And it looks like the Saints are going to the playoffs. Blood Pit, obviously, already going there. Yeah. Blood Pit stall out again, and Slop will make it 3-0. And that's that. Volcamoose make it through. Okay. A first down from Folly. There is 1 quarter of play still remaining. But Blood Pit are misfiring all over the place, and the Saints have started to make things click. So, yeah. There goes Lurch for the Saints on first down. That's going to be 40 yards. 41. Okay. Hunkerdome throws it way behind the line, but Lurch just plows through the first defender anyway. Monkfish Monkfish is actively hurting the Bouncers. Means that runner 3 is a negative play every time. Might have completed a yard or two. Monkfish is playing okay defensively, but on offense is accomplishing precisely nothing. Yeah. Folly gains 17. This is probably the best drive we've seen from the Bouncers so far. Disneyland gets it out to Styles, who breaks a tackle and gains 19. Yakko throws a short one for 2. Monkfish on 2nd and 7 throws the touchdown. Well, yeah, but he's been rubbish all game. So you can't say, oh, he had 1 good play and it got him the point. You go, no, it doesn't matter. Viking just threw 59 yards. Hunkerdome with another run gets 5. Here's Dickberg. And it's intercepted by Deep Monkfish, who, hearing his name called, decides, well, I better step it up a little bit then. Well, it's too late now. You've already ruined it for everybody. Final score, Volcamoose 3, and they're heading to the playoffs. Bouncers 1. Player of the game, Chris Biscuit for Volcamoose Saints. 62 pancakes, 16 tackles, 6 sacks. For the Bouncers, Deep Monkfish is their player of the game, but not because of anything he did offensively. 0 fan points offensively, but 2 deflections, 2 interceptions. Pancake Artiste, is anyone going to beat Chris Biscuit? No, because Chris Biscuit is the best. Oh, yeah, there is that. Yeah. Okay. Well, it all comes down to this. One of these teams goes to the playoffs, the other one goes home. Yeah. Charles Monkey Cage. That's all you need to know. Charles flipping Monkey Cage. He's a monster. He is frankly obscene this season. And that's all there is to know about it. Urrgmelonflex must win. If they win, they're in. If they don't, they're gone and the beekeepers go through. And it's raining. Flapjack Nope in the rain. High dramas awaiting us. Hank Massive versus Flapjack Nope, and it's raining. Flapjack runs for nothing on first down. Georgina Karate gets nothing much on second down. Victim Rebar is tackled for a loss on third down. Hank is tackled for a loss. Oti is sacked. And Dirty Woods is stuffed at the line. Stu on the Wild has been injured by Rolf Henchucker. Gordon Tugboat has subbed in for Urrgmelonflex. Rebar on 3rd and 10 throws it away. Neither team getting a yard so far. Hank is the first to break the deadlock. And he's got a first down and more. 23 yards for Hank Massive. Freemason throws. Massive has got the catch again. Touchdown Beekeepers. All right, Flapjack gets 3. Karate takes a while, picks a target. Tugboat's got a first down. Rebar gets 2 on the ground. Flapjack on 2nd and 7. And he's going to the races. In the rain. Yeah. Where's the speedy defenders there, Beekeepers? They haven't brought any. 49 yards from Flapjack. Karate gets 1 yard. Rebar punches through the line, gets to the end zone. Touchdown, 1-all. Hank. Well, he's done it again. He's got another first down, 14 yards. O.T. Freemason is deflected by Trevor Snowboard. Woods gets a bit of a gap, gets the first down, and gains 24 yards. Hank again, running straight ahead. That's bold, 5 yards. O.T. throws. Henchucker with the catch, and he's fumbled it. Rebar's got it and fumbled it, and then Georgina Karate has ended up with it, and most of the players were lying on the ground. Karate there with an epic fumble recovery. Throws gone to Rebar, who gains 9. Karate runs the ball, gets the first down. Here's Rebar again on 1st and 10. Not this time, you don't. Flapjack. Good blocking in the line. All of the line were collapsed there, freeing up Flapjack to get to the end zone to make it 2-1. Rebar with the deflection. Woods on 3rd down, can't get anywhere. Flapjack now running again for Urrgmelonflex. He's brought down after 8. Karate looking for a throw. Gets it to Gordon Tugboat, who gets 19. Rebar. No. Flapjack. Yes. Not quite. 3rd and very short. Karate. Touchdown. 3-1 Urrgmelonflex, but it's still early doors. Hank can only get 2 yards. O.T. throws it. Picks up another 4. Woods on 3rd and 3. Terrible throw. And Urrgmelonflex have got the ball back again. Flapjack for 3 is Karate. Picking out Tugboat, who has the first down. Here's Rebar once more. And they've found Flapjack behind the line, who just evades everyone and gets a touchdown. It is not looking good for the Beekeepers. Yeah. Henchucker catches for 7. Woods has actually found a side of the field with nobody in it and gains 19 yards. Hank, nothing doing. O.T. deflected by Flapjack, 3rd and 10. And Woods has the first down. Dirty Woods getting just what's needed to keep the drive alive. And Hank throws to Mini Sabotage, who has a touchdown to make it 4-2. There is still life in the game. But the Beekeeper defense needs to step up and ideally snap either Flapjack Nope or Georgina Karate. Either that, or we need a case of Fumbleia from Urrgmelonflex. Victim Rebar for the touchdown makes it 5-2 at half-time. Here's Hanky Massive. He only gains 2 yards. Freemason waits and overthrows Mini Sabotage, who did have a step or two, but it wasn't enough. Woods makes a complete pass, but a complete mess because it's too short. Rebar with a catch and go on 1st down, goes 24. Karate is tackled for a loss. And on 3rd and 12, Flapjack's got the ball and he's tackled at the line. Hank round the outside of the line is brought down after just 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Woods with the catch. 1st down, 26 yards. Woods now running the ball. Gains 5. Hank gains 3. 3rd and 1. Freemason gets it out to Henchucker, who's down at the 9-yard line. Woods to Henchucker again, gets to the 5. Hank on 2nd and goal. is down at the 1. Freemason. Mini Sabotage touchdown. 5-3 the score. But unless we can see some interceptions / fumble turnover type behaviour or a stop like that one, well, Beekeepers need to score again now. Come on, give us a really banger of a game as the last game of the regular season. 3rd and 1. Woods has the first down. Beekeepers still rolling. 30 plays left in the game. Massive goes nowhere. Freemason throws. Woods has got the catch and a touchdown. It's now 5-4. All right, Flapjack. Flapjack. And a good run from Flapjack. Nope, 24 yards. Georgina gets 1. Victim Rebar gets 4. Here's Nope on 3rd and 4. It's another good run from Flapjack. Georgina gets nothing. Rebar. Well, you can't let him score, not here. Flapjack Nope is going to go the distance. And that's 6-4. There's 20 plays left. Remember, the Beekeepers only need a tie. Flapjack gains 22. Freemason throws. Sabotage is going to chew up some of the field. Down at the 1-yard line. Woods on 1st and 10. Touchdown. 6-5 is the score. And the Beekeepers need a stop. Flapjack gets 13. Karate throws. It's Tugboat who's got the first down. Rebar is tackled for a loss. Flapjack again is going to get the first down and a lot more. It's the competition in the line. Are you saying that Monkey Cage is having a quiet game? No, he's not. He's winning most of the blocking battles in the line. The difference being, it's now 7-5, 11 plays left. The Beekeepers' last gasp now. They need to score in like this play. They fumbled it instead. Well, they recovered it. Well, I mean, that's something. But it's all over. That's it. Urrgmelonflex are going to the playoffs, and the Beekeepers, despite being on their best season in about 6 years, miss out. 5 plays left. Hank can't get anywhere. OT throws it. Sabotage drops the ball. And with 2 plays left, Urrgmelonflex take back over again. Yep. Yeah. And Urrgmelonflex managing to turn it on late in the season and making it happen. The final score, Urrgmelonflex 7, Beekeepers 5. Yeah, Beekeepers will be back though because they're a very young team. Player of the game, Flapjack Nope. Only 67 fan points for him. 286 rushing, 3 touchdowns, 2 deflections. Hippie Impact for the Beekeepers, 41 fan points, 32 pancakes, 2 tackles for loss. Pancakes of the day, Kathy Glowpad, who's about to get Rookie of the Year, 55 pancakes. How did Monkey Cage do? 61 pancakes for Monkey Cage, 56 for Zesty Lumber, and then a further 37 coming from Whomping Willow. That Urrgmelonflex line, led by Charles Monkey Cage, but he doesn't have to do all the sacks. Yeah. A shock result? That wasn't a shock result. No. You can't have the 2 highest rated players in the game on the same team and be surprised when they win. No. They're just not. Urrgmelonflex's only problem is they are not a fully rounded team. So they're a little bit volatile, but when it clicks, it clicks. All right, here we go. Players of the Year, Steve Morey. Once again, Steve Morey is league MVP. Oh, yeah. Offensive Player of the Year, Julio a la carte. Defensive Player of the Year, Big Steve Morey. Rookie of the Year is Kathy Glowpad at the Beekeepers. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Indecent Gary. And then Felicia Wintercoat at the Sunshine Fun Bus is Defensive Rookie of the Year. Yeah, okay. Your Passer of the Year is Tim Vanken at Failurwood Hills. The Runner of the Year, Flapjack Nope at Urrgmelonflex. Receiver is Julio a la Clark. We know these people. Blocker of the Year, Claw Scratchboard at the Toy Masters. Sacker of the year is Charlie Monkey Cage. While Cover of the Year is Vicky the Viking. Biggie the flipping Viking. I know. Yeah. Brute of the Year, Randall Maroon at Peninsula Transport, while Coach of the Year is Pedro HVAC at the Nomads. Yeah. The All-Pro team will be made up of Big Steve, Charles Monkey Cage, Julio, Chris Biscuit, the other Julio, Flash Bandit, Pamela Mustard, and Biggie the Viking. Good God, that's a team. That's a team that no one will beat them, ever. No one can beat that team. Not anyone, not ever. The All-Pro second team, Alundra Blood, Tarquin, Bangfish, David Onions, Tim Vanken, Melvin Glitch, Rockhounds, Tiger Stars, and Flapjack Nope. Also a good team, but they're lacking in beef, in my opinion. The offensive team of the year, Tim Vanken, Flapjack Nope, Fromage Demijohn, Julio a la carte, Julio Lobster, Double Julio at receiver, and then Scratchboard, Brickwall, and Biscuit playing blocker. The second team, Simbil, Puke, and Maury. Nice. Glitch, Tyrone's dead. Yeah, it was pointed out that Alundra Blood is also dead, and they both play for the same team. Yeah, maybe don't dwell on that. Spasms, Monkey Cage, and Glowpad. The all-defense second team. What's Steve doing playing defensive second team? I don't understand. Steve, Monkey Cage, and Mustard. How is that the second? Oh, no, it's the all-defensive team, not second team. Right, fine. Then Failure, Rubinho, and Bangfish at linebacker with Viking and Henchucker at cover. The defensive second team, Chris Biscuit, Zoltan, Lenny Luxury, Blood, Muscles, and Onions at linebacker, Bandit, and Hands at cover. This week's top performers. For past deflections, it's Burt Violence at Stardozer Human Resources with 7. Tackles for loss, Lenny Luxury at the Wizards with 4. Sacks, Travis Doomgiver at Budget. Looking for a head coach. Don't stay on the sidelines, people. Come and join the game. We'd love to have you. Interceptions, Burt Violence at Stardozer. Flipping Burt Violence, big game. Tackles, Big Steve with 26 at BDP. Defensive player of the week, though, Ferdy Equatorial Mount for Shady Palms. Played a blinder at cover. Ferdy. Pancakes, it was Joey Fields at the Pathfinders with 73. Receiving yards, Julio Lobster with 365. Rush yards, Flapjack Nope with 286. Passing, it was Sheriff Flippin' Rotten. Oh, well done, son. 332. Julio Lobster, 365 total yards, and he is also the player of the week of the week offensively, but the overall player of the week, Big Steve. Yeah. Okay. Playoffs next. Okay. What do we got? Urrgmelonflex take on the Miners. Tricky. Yeah. I don't know, because I've got to call it. I've got to call the result. I've got to decide what the result's going to be. I think, because the Miners line is good to great, but their offense is slow and methodical. Urrgmelonflex are erratic, but they've got Chuck Monkey Cage. Yeah. Flipping heck, I don't know. That's a really difficult one to call. I'm going to say Monkey Cage is the difference and Urrgmelonflex win it. Toy Masters Volcamoose. I think, again, the beef in the Toy Masters line really helped them out. The speed they've got at receiver really helped them out. But Volcamoose, again, all-round talent. Do you go? I think Volcamoose have just got too much quality for that. Enrico is in the chat right now and is not thrilled because he's got to play me. The 2 last bowl champs going head-to-head. I reckon we might win that. And it would be disgusting. Yep. Failure would take on Sports Ball, and that won't be close. Failure would all win that by a country mile. And then the winners of those games get to play the likes of Blood Pit, Stardozer, Grunt, and the Nomads. That's all next week, ladies and gentlemen. All next week. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Colonel Failure. I'll talk to you soon. Do get in touch via Discord if you fancy joining the league. Come on, let's go. Come on, you know you want it. You know you want it. Takes 15 minutes out of your week, and think of the emotional investment. Lovely. Anyway, thanks for watching. Cheerio.